Dafopa, me ma akwaba edeba Adom TV. Jumadi a ba behwe edi ye enkransensem. Na me ameti dwam amedi jumadi ho chia me a me ye wo somfo Apostle Dr. Nite Kotego. Ene so me tworo krata afiko kase ma koma madamfo Kojo Richmond e wo ye kura. Me nua Kwadwo. Kwambia so no. Kwambia so no yeso be firi hiamu abe adefo. We can move from poverty to prosperity. And we can move from being good to great. But we require certain fundamental principles in our lives. Kwadwo. And there was some brofo aba. Ma betre ko kase mu na brofo ne edide akoniaba because amanfo doso e be free so mantem wo e be free from mantem mu ye nyina ahia asure se kan kontomire ne edidi nkomo. Na Kwadwo ni amekatia wane se baby ati bia me empaba. Kwambia so on e betimi afanim de ni asore fe baby ati na kwanim. Krokasa me omu yi anapa amanfo se edi akoniaba nie ebi ko ne nyuma so ebi ko ndwa so ebi ko school akase ene mrante ne mpanimfo na wosua de na odi akoniaba akose ade besa na baji ahome and that's all my wate na the edi kan say when we set out to do the work we know how to do, that will assure that we maintain a predictable income. When we set out to do the work we know how to do, that will assure us of a minimum predictable income, enough to cover our life. We can call ourselves of having gotten there. So you see, Kete, eya jumadin a esefata se yo, eduma sebe emfaso ewoso, eduma sebe yedi nyansa kwan de yo. Ya ema yenya akande kakra so de hye ebotomu. Kakra yeboabo ano a Kwadwo yebeyi. Enye bektesa enso ebeyi. Hwe Kwadwo na na me ka kire o say every possibility was once an impossibility. Tell me what is happening to say. Ade bia hu na dey na eni ho. Adan kese won kra e obi adwene no de droye e no bi fru akonwa gina so sisi ye ne adan a ohwami. Enti ade bia Kwadwo me no yetimu yi. Enye obi keke enye nkonya e obi suban ne ye a enna manye sika tara me hye se me bankra na me nkura bi Kwadwo. Me bedu ye ni apam bia ha me. Nia sese ye bia no ye betimi aye Kwadwo. Etoso mienu, if we have an ability to endure the challenges and setbacks of life, to enable us access growth opportunities to become better, we can reach our destinations. Kwadwo, if we have an ability to endure the challenges and setbacks of life, to enable us access growth and opportunities, we can reach our destinations. Now, I want to say, "Sesin kete ejina kwensidiano, yetehwini asori jina ho, se abrabo sakra na sakra mu bi, ni epe eniodin ne adwempa kan sosuyepa, wodoni subampa na nokuredie edebo bra, ebetimi epeja bebia yedro na atoba ha no, ema ye jina ho ayeye. Kwadwo, abrabo ya ma obi antu sika mu o. Obi a sase prekope na me ka cho na anu se enya me no mfom so se wo ye kura ena ne eja wo ye nkoda afuo mu na bibia nsi ye kwa se ye so betimi agina ya na so asesa hyebre na abusuafo so edi. It is possible ye betimi ayobi ene se ye bepa dwumadene se kwaye po ye beda kwaye kese sempo ndomaya po ebesa ndomaya domu na mpo ye enoboa na yefuo atre ne hye so na mpo yenya enobae no a yankasa pefidie e de ba ko kese me ha bode board yankasa Kwadwo na na me koto ba ache ba ko mentime mo ne bo akire kamu dua na de kese na de ba kemenya dwom bia ton yeso anya ye ho wonim ba bia anwoye aha sa na tie eye mfifisa eye dwumaden eye se wo hya wo so na wahwe ho yie na de ba ko amehwe akwa Kwadwo ni se woni amini won boko shata fro no akire mi suban woni amini won boko shata fro okokase mu kire mi suban na no me kofie na nkofo bi abodompem ensa won awie me hwe won bekora me se metwa mu me kofa anyonko bi me ni hia ensempaka nyasasem ene inkenya sem no de ma me ena me so Kwadwo masua ene de ya me kire so ya kye ho nkran ya kenya ho enkotan so nyaso nkonom nsa emfa nyonko boni obedada wa kwa de enye fa nyonko obehye nkran fa nyonko obetime kenya abrabo na abrabo ewe payo Kwadwo ana me de nsem besie me yise wateme nkan yie padwumaden na yo na nya hunu sabrabo ena obete akonside beba ahwase beba emponsi sakram beba ba yesin kete gira no a kaneka ebeyi kwadwo ana me do besie na moma me nkoda me namfofo wi ase wadom na me nkyere se wotie kodwa asem ya usufa ya futuo ma ho me da na mada ho ase Thomas ni ade me da na mada ho ase Mark Weber Frimpong Richmond Priscilla ena eja Weber Kampadu ewo production room na mada Dario MSS and your friend Dari ase na ma sanso ada Thomas ewo camera na mada Osmosis Bakope sound MCR lighting for manager ena obi a wo boaye na dwuma bi ba wo bia no me de nhira kese ma wan wa onya amre hwe me ne de me kra wa na me ka de sen no nyame entina
Yada CBM Samu akwa Badwam TV Badwam dwumadie yi eso yada Apostle Dr. Nita Kutegwase eni nkranhye nsem de edu so ne Badwam kase nsem no ne obeti bi ni eye anesefo ne midwives won mo ye se wote atua no so won mo nya ne ntie se ebi mo ekwa akoye adwuma fi se aban ne se wanye saa the student nurse no ebeshim eno ne nsem bi na no pay me de bro Adom TV Badwam kase bididi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de mienti se de nsem ni chiremu ankasa etie Asantimantem Public Relations Officer de Magana Nurses and Midwives Association Philomena Japan ene wode ensem tu dwachiremu se ene wo members no bi ebuafu fi se won mu nyina adwene no wonsusuye senka wo de ade kokobo bobo won sa kire aban no se bibi ha wo mu nti wontie wonsufre no ebi mu agyaye ya wo mu kwa adwuma ni nyina ne se yabo won trene se won mu ama anyaye a wo de wo mu agentitiye se da ache won ba be ya nurse-fo na behyimu emu nsem kase no etwaso
ende a me ne wo kase yi aban no guso a etro nkrata egu abontin ba ko bi a obi de etre me de na chese e asefe chese o se a school for omo ntiti emu a omo ba clinicals ewo miamia ayaresabia no ebi nko hospital no omo nkoboa sa abre emu de omo anisi omo ko strike ni bi na menua o te hospital ho na se school ni ba na so watwe panie bia na watwe aduro bia sebe ye ntiti ni nwie wo ho na ode bewo wa se ehu because sa school for no mo ye adwuma ewo yase na ya to ye bo a kire mo twe bibi na se nkoyi a o se we nye fatwa na fa we nti ni ho a omu ni ho sa breakaway groups yi omusa omododo na kra ye se omo nso nkrofo yi kra mpo su kra ajoin ye nkrofo ne tesa na omubufu kra se afi de strike no ye mfre no ochena ya na sa ban no fi se a school for ene sa nipa kakra no betima hwe omo yare na omo hospital no de ene pam no twa no ochena ye mfa bibi anhyehyɛ so
Meeting at the Prince Owusu Estate, Adom News.
Yentoaso na enu adai na special prosecutor Owura Kisi Ajabin odi tu jase kane yem photo seni Ken ofori Atta. Ye declare no wanted. Na ni nyina no ejina se emre kakra ni wato ne nsa de afre no wo ensem ahodo obi ho so omra meyi ano. Nanso pani ni kire se oyare ni ade. Eho nsensem saa ba bepem ne. De keka kro ne de yesi yebona bomu na ba bi obi ano ba no be yi sansem na no. Ne nsentwofo ne di nkomo edo de sansemi etudwa ti enkase ne dwumadi ahodo mu no na ade achi ye behwe nia ebekoso ewo sansem no emu na wonsem foforo mu nso no enenra ebetudwa se MPP amonyoku asantimantem mu wonjom tene chairman wuntumi eno so bail condition no watumi adru ho eno ti yokofo atumi amane bail eno so ye dwumadi ahodo mu no de ebekoso ade achi eno so ye de beba ye nyina no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan na no pay ye de asie wadaro ma twen ye ye de bonkrata no ene Adom online stories no ho ye de twaso yada CNN somu akwa Adom TV Badwam dwumadie yi eso ye de radio asese nenso ofre ne mapa no odi ya ka ho bi nti won kai no akai dada na se so no na wen wo anajo de suomu a na onimu ho so hwe yada se Badwam dwumadie no an ya hya se free 5:30 aba bepem sabre 5:30 ho no de ye the worship songs no ma usa na wanga sanso udidi akire ewie pe na apostle doctor Nite Kutegwu aba be she nkran na no wie ya ye de news no ba ya afi ya ba begina e de bonkrata no ene online de no etwaso medi afia amankwa tamaklo me no ura sante da ko ene gina ha no pay radio for suit 97.1 ema mwakwaba ye da mwase ene ye June 3rd ene ye June 3rd ede na wo kaye urade hu ye mobo na onka ye ho na bibi oni ye mfiri esan musuo nkwanhia ni atoro nchemu eso say amen amen na no pe menchia we
well Joshua na
le bia boko nyame adom
aka cho say media mini problem we ase
sa
unti ase a ko na ko hage epo maka cho mini problem we ase
obi akranka so unti ase
ade chi mi say kim ewie mi dwumedi
birthday
the normal thing na ebe ma ene minisika ene me sin hire me akakran ene me school fees me struggle and me tua me da ke akakran me ke fi up e kan brabo ho it will shape itself. The most important thing is enkwa ne hia o nkwa ti na benvo kan no ade nyina awo hundu do da o de me say o hundu do da the mighty are fallen dan ka William na me hwe ni video bi na so peyin ka yade titru mema prostrate yenye bre emanso no fumu kukuram no na enye spiritual sem ha yenji bre na so nyoma bi wo se nyame ambe moa na oka process bi okofo mu biopsy na se fo ne nyoma bi hey minia ya o sorry na o kiki body no I say ka o sorry twe na room na kwa ba ye twe na jina twe na wo so say bi pija ni musu I want to say noko ye je it's not a joke to the one for bibia bo obu say wa sorry kwa ho ato abada nyame ase the still a problem say abada nyame ase because o contract be a cancel o baby school fees o twa half aka half na won't be trying to o be so kona ko na so wi a say ni da so na e ka say wo nkwa o ade nya say bo obi ma ti fatu team say ade no kra no ensa anya automatic afiama nkwa aka kire de bia say o koda no o ye guarantee say wakoda ade chi ya o sa wana ka kire sa ozo aka kire kra say ade anopa mi anoma say sisi mo mi she mi shu na me tie so because ade bo ba na me tie so mi she mi anoma she wana ka kire o say so onyame amem na hwe ye kitua bi amma ma fa ade ebesa mi anoma say awro sa ade ana wo bi da tikana ya papa so piano aka say amuase papa na single papa fashion no bi ni akonto mu nsem ne enti ase wa bi okonya kwanhia ye yi ni source say ono no uni me wotwa na so eta yi nsa na odi ayi source ti ye yi wu pra ye yi say ye yi say no oboa go yi about the body no source no ye yi de that one ye de na mi ase na fa two team say with God all things are possible the anope we a possible candidate say obedi nkunim why it come to him the ACCC the unya ware usuku smai basa odan awusi abebubu agu nsem ne bibiri is part of life problems say the be abetima ya hwe yi na ontimi mfa obi mfa 6 enkoda na 9 biem obi mfa enfufu enkoda na kwaye ebe mienu we ya onimbu na make na want to aso dem dey dey ba na obeti ase if you are the boko
oh boko
nyame adom
betwa nyame adom next week
nkura be transfer
yeah BC
nkura be transfer
and I'm hoping say by now parents na ka omo ho ama omo aye selection
nkura be transfer nkura be transfer
by this time selection
timo mo space no mo ntimi last minute omo ntimi nsua de kakra na afi mo de onyame nso to omo so onyame mo kakra ho ne akoguduro a omo betim de atro nya saa mia wani ni bi na akwa no kotena nya nani so if it tiri so on story Debbie, so nyame bedom omo no de omo sua bia no dodo na bebem no asa kai omo no metiba yi ano kama enya afa na babo ba o mesiraw sa na otwi wo de wo kan semensem fata sa na otwi ko nyina no ana wo de utiri wuye ya chicha ni a kire wade unsua hwe eriti bonko wo de keka koso keka kachi no betimi ade mask o twia wo betwia fast na o say wo twia fast no usuam pa na so boa no won pa bom ni kakra
Ready ye fie bi amfiri ho.
Akofo no de emu bia mo am
pencil, paper, table, nkonya.
Sabri we no keka nsem kira kwada na ebu. Ansa na watwe ko wo bu na bem complete. Wako school say mfie miensa, unim nyansa, wo do nyansa pa efenya, nti untimi nyamasi. Na utimi ye yanka na mo. Young man kwada ni nkranhye as they prepare to go and write a fair no mo sha abrabo ase. Sa nso hwe edi kan no. Onyame mo ntimi nye nkunifo de be cancellation bia obi sign bi oba be sign oba sign osuku bi ya ne na musa
yan sansiro selection nso hu hia
yaka se me yaka
memma obi follow obi because ayi adwa aselete ayi tuso ko show ho
odin na wo fo no do kwa ni me ma na ho odin nti oba ya mepe ayi jachi prapso senior high school untimi nko jachi prapso senior high school susu okoka so be ko jachi.
Yeah, I say you're involved by this time because you're impressed after a na ban results na ban. I feel now when you're now could treat your bribe, but no one say man.
So our phone be so prepare say on bet your bribe not still.
Yes, so. Sabri me dey bia me catch me man. Kun. Say near the whole night good ginamu. We o makwan bi aba beda. We overtini nyina aka. Timumi anya ne sa nyame nso bambo no bekoto aye kese e wo muso no aye nkunim difo nkodua po fa pepe bia nso ho nkoye obi ye a mfa ho mo no asuma bia wo firi wonhwe mo ho ye na nyame abasa ne da muso munyina mba ye nkunim difo this year fo ye ntwa obi a pepe mo ye ntese obi ma practices bi e koso timunyire mo ho de ya kire mo no a pepepe eno a na eba ti de ye che onti ase abusa unua bi ahead na du ho no ma nso atumi aye nkonim difo nti kwabna na meka se nsa na meka se na ejun ted
yeah wo ka sa ade bi mi
na ne ayi asemidi kan kwasi bebo mo abusia abusia yesua onse nsu toto bremu anso so na yesai ewoi nti no
me yesua de be ko anim bebre o
no nyame ni hu so ogbo arefie
yesua de
yesua de because obi ba bebu be se ensuo fa oba chese wonye
no se ensuo bi
ati ase sa ya kasa bi wo hono mu a and it's not about sa wonu mu nsuo bi better ya hwe
nti asem to a se o dan bugu a o nti dan bi ma
o kasa ya sign aba and say sign we so de sa June 3rd no oh
sa ade no
ade nchechire mo re
de tie ne se Ghana fo nyina yesu ban no agro ne kandi wachia ye ka junte ye ka mena
ye ka na o masum sa
no etubo se de na masala
se wo experience bia na obi a ono eye ba fie na wo su a wo ye na nsu
mesu
na de na wanyini na de na nsa de na
e boka obi asem
kwa no krampo de o de nya abotere wo no krampo de nipa na enwu wo yare nejai efiri watesa awade ade de enwo kotodwemu a ye ka ebe o say but chale emoya ti erade nchechire mo wura ye bekom asemidi kan kwasi beba 10 years ni me kai pa na ma wo foforo enye bete
10 years
enye bete ti erade nchechire mo wura wate ye nti nyame ase emoya kwabna emoya ti wo de kwasi beba nti ye nkasa bebre yankwa Adom online
online no
adomonline.com oba ni mo ha se ya daily graphic de ni mo ha ne de obonkrata no nti kwabna be comment ko hono mu bebre na ye konsem foforo mu a Professor Duajeman se enei odidi bia no ato ho se chairman Emma Audit Service Board no nti no so ba adomonline.com a ewo ho na afi chema wuntimi nyame adom ne de wakoda ne fie mpaso sembia ni ho enura de afi de be condition no watumi a meeting ama yoko for release no nti no so ho asem OSP so no ye nsantwefo nhia mu so wa wani twa say de kanefu to send ni Ken ofori Atta ye declare wanted nti no so ho asem eno no but we no de adomonline.com ani mo ha no OSP hunu dwurumudie ne katase hye bi wo GES ho bi e fake schools any appointment ti no ba adomonline.com wo ho enura utie ye nkase mu so ye de beman enanso ye bese ewurawura mu na afi mpense mu ban so obetie mu nsem ni bebre esi GES ho no dwurumudie bi ne katase hye bi akoso no se wani se o ka kire na wa wani twa nso se nyame ya adom afiada wei Adom TV nkwahia yasesa na free memenda abafiada Tiwa madaro mamunsa no so fama ye. Ya no mo ana efiri me menda akọ efiada. Nti efiada we 8 p.m. pepepe enkwahia e ba wakwam. Tiwadaro ma ya atwen ye. Ya sesem wa mahu se de nansen e kro no. Ti 8 p.m. efiada 8 p.m. de na ye nyina ya dufie. Na ye nyina ya tie apomuden enkomo no. Nti memenda no abeye bisanwom. Memenda 7 p.m. ni ye bisanwom. Aha, eno so ya hyemu kena. Nema bebre achede enso ne namu ni ade. Nti Saturday enye nkwahia. Friday ene ye nkwahia 8 p.m. ewa Adom TV. Nti nkwahia ahwefo papa bi ene afoforo fra moba. Mesro mesesa health show if for anything. Se wo pa pomodin partner se adi nkwam na dia. Show ne ba akọ nkwahia. Efiada we ene fiada bia 8 p.m.
Well, in some of the other double cut, they bring my whole coin and so boy more than their bro. Meanwhile, Abiana person fresh still and I'm about to media friend share your headline for a year June. Need that touch me and son as I can yada. Number 0302 211701 equals 4 0302 211701 equals 4. The overseer, the overcut, say, hey, if you're man, I will say, they could see patients use hospital oversee CCTV cameras in consulting room. Consulting room cameras bubo. Na patient be there be. Eba sadia na wa invade the privacy. Onim de ohwe. Ko be a doctor say ma e be a page onu fum na me hwe ade. You want say no be to be bia. Ono so monitor e be a o mekwa ko kirem de ntia.
Unless you consulting room ho say be omo ye physical examination or there fine, but I think hospital also well point because what you are here and this you how it here also one point
so like I said we see hospital MPP enriched the foreigners than party loyalists here are some men and akasa or kasafa won't to be no so MPP amanyuko no nipa bi no party no ma mbre bo mum no be ya defo pa abrefo na nkasa de ketua bi enim han say was gold ball sanitized gold sector yields $2.7 billion in exports. President John Dramani Man Akaza say, hey, gold board, you buy. Now, no, they are skirmishes as a major infinity team no more, you know, and easy. A year in Israel, a year in Cran Shepherd, President Akahwasem, a year, the overseer, the Obokratem. Wound to miss bill turns campaign platform for MPP flag bearer aspirants. The Obokratem says, hey, Chairman, wound to me pay bill. After the party be who say we person president, we person flag, obi a tell say me na me say me na me say honor the bear campaign and one say na the overseer the Bokata there ba. Don't disappoint Mahama and Bribiada. O take so there who call any man we man pay as more can no you careful. Bro what's in confo a mo akonya so munyina wa ben mo na be ye o ahwe ase ani nkunim die ene wasakasa. O say Munia Monia Quanya wo John Mahama, His Excellency, na mamum no. Munya hwiye. Na mama ne say si form. Mama ne nim wasi. Bribia da so sahanete. From Atamils Kosi John Ejekum Kufuor through to John Mahama to Nana Danko Kufuado ebesi enne John Asabe. They bia da mo ankasa the problem ni o. Walk of fuck up na santi se onko hwe ha.
Mo achire.
E ho na obekire o se me no de me no. Kaka na ya pono ho amana no.
Post no say
so careful. The New Republic say released after 7 days of lawful incarceration. Won't to miss jail menu. Oh, Nipanso. Almost anopa Kosiana and Yumre no the garden salad and also one same. Ken Ofrata declared fugitive again and OSP Adom TV Oshaya a year and for J. Ebra wodin in common of us and common na Emma ehu dia akosoni na say o say you reckon Ofrata tu fakrata asa keke e meka say wontia po
evidence
nti say do asa do watu wi ase nyina radar no so Interpol nti baby a obutu baby a hye bia no omo so omo say ekua na omo de wa ba na afi ya hwe ho asem e de aka the hog the obokrata sa ma mi su gusu kasa bi ana say papers ya na man hontani sa anisa sansa
you know fake doctor
or you fake
and you know na so onya doctor
or you fake
onya only license yes so onya doctor
or you fake hey asempa ko fuche say na obetima you operations manager or multimedia now the attack na since hasa Now you so can I say say kuya. It's an or you fake CEO anamba. Or you fake CEO. Frank Asempa.
No, me and Kwabla me who say titles.
If you are the overcome.
Oh,
no. No, we have Akuma.
Oh, some me show say. Ama say no say. And my who the real doctors, academics, ne.
So much work at Taba. They say no honorary no. Oh no, the ABA to make sure. Oh, come on. Na me ni me say no TV so. Okay, count on man no so yeah bo abaso the doctor wan kusua wade you na dia to so je no ye nyu su no una ma doctor
na doctor why you kunta
doctor man doctor man he come that hey am for power ma dinu musu dia
wa ko school nyina so no be doctor no be 7 years o
Mr. Wa
now they just honorary ayi now they
mo amode doctor no kan na me ba ko bi ko share media na se mpana se boko na doctor man he come that doctor man he come that anyway you're careful say you assume something unim say
even nana kura ye hwehwe nana de ye ho na yo hini o say bia ye
no couples no chief
oh I wasn't before baba church dey mamu ye because
chairman who go chairman ko be
titles ngo anti obi sa de na wa fa
no mabo titles this set is no
sir anti we say ya no didi ho sa what the chairman sa
man didi kakra
now didi ho didi wa odie boy now didi ko obi diem ha dream
you committed right so the hog the Obokata was finally the Ghanaian Times so the about Kasafa President John Dramani Mamani Otikoko so nko uri omudi na no adano very beautiful picture
vice now vice
that are the nation no so
young
wow akwantu no amana sesa
no ana
femi wo say
amano amedi agro
ayi kakra bi ahase ebem oja power the powder no but make real
oh sir
no me say one of the observe for original brand
oh I don't know that dress no oh
ana powder no original brand
ya fancy ha ya da radio for so for say ya da obi ase wadaroma ya kwaba de agudie no abro na fe health tips no frequent urination so ni say bosumi we ye mema no bosumi Mr. Ochre odochre be ma bi e wo abrabo what Oboa. This year and this month. Yeah, negative comment be free abrabo. You be surprise o. E dey acha okura. Enti no. You be je so you be ofufuo ne aponche amamo adi so ati ase because mo mpe show. Oh, mo mpe sa show off na oba de. Inti dia mo pa na de mamo no e ma ota o white one ana de atwa usisi say ya na e yemfe inti ye be somo mo te nyame hira mema nyina mo ya de ebinom so de omoda ye say ayi last ayi vox pop no minim say na wo ha obi a wante e ma na ye tutu omo kwan no ana obusa say na ukunu we so mema ni nyina ye o say oh where di na mrefi o say mema omo ade ayetem new shoe na me refi like omo enye kohifo but omo nya hwe
omo de da wosa
tontura huru but nya omo nyina erade ehu mema mobo omo struggle
mema nyina da combination makers over 2296 no dey
everyone so ya kwa ba gudie mo nsem eto so
Right. Fantastic morning. I'm saying, I'm saying, I good on some bro. Say, big you mago can see some toss so yes, if ta say what not your day by that fight. More Guinness as usual. You know what time it is. And Rasa, me catch us. Me we am kwa Jamie pie. Pie and say moton the bomb more Guinness with himself. On the kwa no. Just I am. And as you see, no, proudly made in Ghana. More Guinness. Papa, we sponsors and Pabia. I'm okay on my head in some no. And of course, your Bassa and Franco training tepper. Be before fro see what Franco, but what ye. See, I see the name from. Franco said, third and fourth, and net any watchina. BBAC, one about Tadia or online in Franco at Tesla amount. Because of send $1 na kwa yenutino. $1 na call from Jama CD news, I say, Rena, ye buamo. Franco CD power flash. And you say yet so phone be abeto be yet so freezer be abeto refrigerator be abeto washing machine be abeto microwave be abeto CCTV camera be abeto bobody TV kase no ni nyina yate so air condition yate so and then you china online crowd ye ne what di kra etifa ho gym fra 0246 422338 0246 422338 0555939311 maka chawo say scan ho to hu say ehwa BC na do ho ahyem ehwa BC na do ho ahyem now why strategic in life why you strategic in life wa and before somewhere you know what time it is now imagine so na ya to so shene so mama say eneme ye draw me 1000 Ghana cedi star 281 hash star 281 hash select Adom TV faka kregu so and that's me 20 members mo he mo me enkwana me nche musika ba ko be disika dia go ne botomo ye strategic bi say ba ko bi 5 Ghana till kop yenu yensa enan enum so 5 cities 10 cities 20 30 40 50 60 70 now they go so and sana me kono na wa disika e dia go botomo thank you yada asepa paribotwe me producer Kejwana Kasani Erica Sidi Body go so dase your sponsors ahodo amoka homa ye de da Sampa FM UCF Funday no buy na no memene da wo ye tema thank you so much yada mase papa ye afi so ahwefo atifo adofo e be pie mo tema nyina so no yada mase ye pa yada mase ensa nyame hia papa say ye program bi amoba na mama ye ni entitu enka ye nsemo thank you so much. Now, yes, just in fact, Yanoma Mine show transfer deals a hodro and a Quambia sono Abba Baswako Premier League Nimwa Romel Donovan of Birmingham City, Echo Brentford, and a fish no Dario Esogo of his sport and Echo Chelsea for £18 million. Manchester United, Yabeto Johnny said, Wamania Breo Pedro Goncalves, 26, Bruno Fernandes, as of Peso no, or Koya Pa. No more Goncalves ababe shim na bibia timi akọ ye Bayern Munich enso de abatudwa ese eberechi eze on person mo kofa ne ba sanse Crystal Palace on mo kofa player ba ese fa kakra enti kwambia so no tane Ulisi ba ya afa no omjiri ye se eze enso abefa enti omani abre person mo kofa ne ba na Rodrigo was sina kind man Real Madrid 24 years na wadi Rodrigo e de aka ne makoto Real Madrid ani musa opese otena sanse be Brenas wo kwa Arsenal 4 penalty Chelsea tampom ni ade but or say new coach bantu opesot na hwese befa the eba no Inter Milan coach Simeone Inzaghi the eba ni Saudi Arabia clubs be peno Hilafo any abrene so ne Victor Osimhen mo nyina no ba ne Bastoni mu nyina no Hilafo ni abrene but Tottenham Hotspur twem ti say Inzaghi was a good coach pa nti oba betima bo mo enya no nko Newcastle enso any abrene Inzaghi so to coach betima take him to the next level Newcastle former Ibiani I think baby chairman bit media moduna wa and one more do no Arsenal and so her some bit me abwa na bibia timi akoye and only Mr. Raheem Sterling the ball loan Arsenal I share second bit my son permanently but they can't corner there but chairman buying papa bi antimi share dem finance ama into mbejano amane dani achre baby for front to her screen so transfer window is open. Yes, from the 1st of June, and ye be here, but from the 1st of June, and ye be here, and Kwambia, so you're training Musa, Ebetum Sanse, ye called the FIFA Club World Cup, and Pachoma Medit in a June 10, na Kwambia, so no transfer no, Abi, Nabi me Ako, ye. Now, ye can no, June 16 to September 1, no, the other transfer, no correct one, and a main one at me, Abi. First one, Abi, June 1 to June 10, FIFA Club World Cup, and it's in Makonya, so be episode sign player, Bia. Obetimi assign na bibia so atimi akoye enso ewo ho enno now yemfi on yem ransom foforo Franco Trading Enterprise me say nene wo chena wo se send dollar na ba fo mti wo chewade eti wate so se hwi price ni bi okro wa chemu mienu pepepe eti online phone we koma mo wo tade ade online on smart TV no we condition bibia na obenya kwanya na wa enjoy sa enema Franco atiti so ibi enti hye so sanso na you know what time it is when me corner ha ene he ho no the corner ha and the hair on a motor Guinness. Yenko national teams in so a home kakra Ghana. Black Queens catching the called the senior female soccer team and make home hono Baba friend Abigail Kofi Kim, but in some kakra at to just second bias the nearji when him said near Tonsa friend came last and didn't say at a friend on second biasoro. Nano international friendly and Ivory Coast so by a sign second one economra no much and about bring so wait me and make it a fun score the Copimo and why AFCON Asia. Then some to Jano was a coach in each trouble near my year pa or heading more say AFCON Nakasano manager and a person Timiko Noko Bojma. Some Abigail came at the to a jar now Yenfion Copimo and some from one a bank roller and owner of Nations FC, Dr. Kwame Chi and then some to Jason. Now they see against Basake and Tia one castle more bonny beam and nay almost so much more if you Ghana Premier League in Mono. And yen, na a hana pop, na or do we yow. I regret a password in Hobesha Ghana football.
The call you could see him, the mere Nimanian. So, make cafe a difficult here, but in no part, the Libu day. Now, my who said go for car, I don't know, with that ball, 1 year, better the point. One day, better than William, the league, league, I'm a little wood here, and the legion of influence. Like a boat football club, the media, show me a 4 feet of yapping my ass. Then what team you could police barrier and the wood, yeah, but Nipa back who me. Anka se me behwe ball enye na kuta na enye na efo she bi de na na isi ye bakuma ye wo fibo ya na me panimu te se me na masa kwa kudina se continue me pe league ati dem komandi pa ahwe na kwa o da bi mitimi nyesa eti de obi a beka se o boni me de o ye se be obi a beka fa obi a enye hwe ya me ya domama obi a kwa kudura eno na
Right, and only someone Penny or Nation FC, I know Dr. Kwame Chede too. Now here can Basakoli Stars and Nation FC in Semo no Papa or no ESCO member, Nanasa 4 draws to Nanwatu.
Competition department only prosecuting power. Maybe it's all your features, now all your schedule. So we have a prosecutor who the match commissioner reports. So we use whatever is there for him to prosecute. And I say GFA, I think it be when the GFA finds in that somebody have done something that is against the law or refer to prosecutor. Anti-prosecutor, but prosecutor, when the prosecutor will do it, but the club that we're leading, Basake will have no, if Basake wants that point, then Basake will have to file a protest, and then to file a protest in the year, nation will put a defense of the protest, and then the judicial committee will look at it. But team that position itself in a manner that make the match to discontinue automatically, to do they lose, and I don't know, maybe nations will have one of the best legal brains to 10 things for them. I don't know, but it's like that.
It's like that. And then someone else for Jody to now former chairman the Mahas of Fokora is a call, and so some year coco soon or so will be.
If you attack a left, you can be banned for your whole life, you know what I mean? And you cannot enter the stadium in your life again. I hope this thing will not happen again. We are learning a lot. You know, we are in Africa. Everything we do, we learn. It's not like the European countries. You cannot enter the field even to go and misbehave. You understand? So let's keep our fingers crossed, and we should learn from all those things.
We should learn from all these things. I don't know some Karim Zito, Hariza call. And there too, Jamota Guinness can one up here, but *281#. *281#. Select your Adom TV. Na fa kakra gusu mame meshawa. Fa kakra gusu mame. Na no pay me 1,000. I say me nyani part 12 waka 8 na me 20 members na du ho. Ka nipa 8. Na first 20 means me makase do 20 per my draw na mama Oscar dia go boto monte patch off ho jim na sesia me be wi na me Oscar *281#. Select Adom TV. Maybe say asa he na wutwa na de kakra gusu na bibia enso atumi akọ ye. Now yenko metema komasi asante koroko ho. Dey coach a ohwe hye Karim Zito. Some beti ma get trophy so munti no say MTN FA Cup on a very realistic person the league no ya fio monsa ne sade kan kan koyi die na no wa muti me gina so bo mediama by 3 goals to 2 over Bayern Sports Stadium. Karim Zito adin sama to dwa ese kwan bia say dem say FA Cup on ani wo mu pa.
He didn't come from it. So look at the matches I drew. I was supposed to everybody's game. Now we should have won the game to Stars. You know, if I won, maybe it will have a different story. We will still be competing. So to me, I've done my part. I don't know the number of matches I played. I think 5 for this thing. And I've been able to go to this point. All my prayers is to win the FA. Then I'll be satisfied that at the end of the day, as a technical director, I've done my best when I took over. You understand me? So gradually they are responding to the way I want them to play. And if you look at the time I took over to today, I know 75 will be already playing. At least it's not to the high degree, but there's
Wow, I know dear Coach Karim Zito or the Echo Asia. Now, yeah, can of the Ghana Football Awards and chair Basso and then the nominees. And that's the nominations now by two dry Best African Footballer of the Year. Ghana Footballer of the Year and Tenuni Best African International nominees Nini Mohamed Salah, Ashraf Hakimi and Seho Gurasi. We more on Yeshua Ababa, Liverpool, Egypt, and Salah, Morocco, and of course Paris Saint-Germain and Dortmund and Finland, Guinea. Abranti Seho Gurasi, Eddie, and so Ghana Footballer of the Year nominees Nini and also Antoine Semenyo, Thomas Partey and Iñaki Williams. We more and so the Ghana Footballer of the Year nominees. Now, the best coach of the year, James Akwasi Appiah, Kasim Mengel, I think sort of Fifi Parker Hansen, Golden Kicks coach, and I think sort of Steven Frimpong Manson, Bibiani Gold Stars. We a men's coach of the year nominees. Orate Lamte Future Star Award. That's a young player of the year, Jerry Afriye, and I think sort of Christiana Shiaku, and Edmond Beidou. We more and one more Eddie Abel. And home-based May Player of the Year and Footballer of the Year, Razak Simpson, Faisal Chawate, Samuel Atakumi, Steven Amankuna, and Rudolph Jr. Nana Kwesi. We more your home-based Footballer of the Year nominees. Yanko Manimo, Manasu home-based, Messi Beko, our Police Ladies, Stella Nyamiche, our Dreams Ladies, and Marian Ponsan, our Ampem Dakwa, Annabelle Bansa, and so Faith Ladies. We understand it, and the best Ghanaian club CEO of the year, Kwame Danko of Nations FC, and I face DCOP Lydia Yakodonko, Police Lady CEO, and I face Randy Abbey, House of Lions CEO, and Honorable John Peter Amewu, Hohoi United SCEO. We the year stress over to me, I the female team of the year. Police Ladies who had on black damsels, and I think so on the black maidens, and Oak Ladies, female team of the year nominees. Now, I want some running a fee. Who wins it? Not Yasha said, Ghana Football Awards no be bia etomwa. There want some and so ebe bron tika shannon so sa so fa emayen. Now ya can sound on patcho the third and fourth, and then your China Franco said dollar no call for team patcho. He said no matter where you are, no matter the time, bra online never request your answer, bra be order baby na yente so mfama. Phone bia, washing machine bia, bibi microwave, bibi patcho generator. But what ni nyina no obetumi atobi na yate so say generator no kra mo dia band no de blender so wa ha no na microwave so by a washing machine nyina obetumi atobi na bibia so atimi akoye di ama but yate so nti ha yate so say who umpewe opeden umpewe what do you like? If you don't like this, what do you like? Yes, you know. And so Franco Trading Enterprise, Malta Guinness, probably made in Ghana, vitamins ahodro wo mu anya sem keto akra, and the likes of vitamins B1, B2, B3, and a B6 ewo mu. There's energy, protein, carbohydrates, manufactured fat, sodium ningina ewo Malta Guinness mo. Malta Guinness. Wow. Non-alcoholic beverage yo. Nyasem ketwa. Come on. What is sound no? Come on. We say any ayibeko. Any fish pie beko. Zenra me de bo meat pie. And I made the bobo fish pie. Wow. I'm saying can send some me say something new ba ewo Adom TV. So say fiama kwata makolo ya twena fi weekend about when it's an all new episode of Enkwahia. Say the Enkwahia new season bastard and then feeder year 8 p.m. and I yes chance and patron Enkwahia Jinemu den the beautiful Mrs. Fiama Kwatamaklo when it was not so Enkwahia so anaba biu and a whole new episode not there bro. And the channel so mami feeder and a chance here Adom TV. So 8 p.m. on TV home you go see something. Oh there are health tips now who Badwam so there and ba hotel na kata yensua de yensua de your health unima adia unimu neku unima uhu sane obato niema ye. So yensha message Fiama Kwatamaklo every Friday at 8 p.m. starting this Friday. Then of course Bisanyom is also on. It's a Bisanyom weekend D and a chance 7 p.m. 7 p.m. It is the weekend edition of Bisanyom. Saturday be at 7 p.m. near the Bro in Pacho. Don't miss it for anything. Sister Sunday be a guy at the Bisanyom Bebro. Saturday be at 7 p.m. and take a channel so Efa and Mami Bisanyom. Yee Bisanyom. Now, my main sign and Kai will say a star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Me check it. My main checking. I say, akakraba mo. Okay. Manyani pa 17. Akas 3 na 20 no. Abin soko. Akas 3 na 20 no. Abin. Yi. Bacho mo faka krengu mame na. Me nkoma ni mo faka krengu mame. Aha okay. Kone ni mkakra. Aha. Kone ni mkakra. Ti yanhwe se man for betima discard card ya go mboto mu enti no ho asama no ye okay star 281 hash select Adom TV o select Adom TV a ticket back bia 5 cedis na fe o de kakra gum na ya discard ade agu abotom wow yes okay kakra ba mu dia am say 20 na clock ya sa pa cho me nya draw no sisi na fe ya ma obi sika fa ngone botom ya kwa sen ma me draw me hwa de kinkiri hwa na die me asoma me na me hwe the winner of the first 1,000 yes 0594 pacho number no ma me number no 0594 527 011 0594 527 011 yeah frost is here yes 1,000 Ghana cedis abetum and then the birthday of my mother yes Reverend Mrs. Mavis Amwakwata. Yes, the First Lady of Parliament Chapel International. Mama Cash and then Mama Cash birthday. Reverend Mrs. Mavis Amwakwata. Mommy, fantastic happy birthday going out to you. Yamin shout on to my akuma swabi said yamin yama wonsanya kese. Afisa say na uko higher and higher. Now I am more beautiful, forever young. Reverend Mrs. Mavis Amwakwata. Fantastic happy birthday going out to you, mommy. I love you so much. Yamin Sha, papa. Enjoy your day. Makacho say, enkwe here. Friday be at 8 p.m. They say it starts this Friday, and it's a new season. Mrs. Fiamma Kwata Maklobet Nase. Bisanyom Saturday 7 p.m. It is the weekend edition of Bisanyom. Sister Sunday be a guy. Na wadion enhwemo. You know when Sister Sunday be a guy is on. Na by BAU. Na a higher deal baby ti join na bibia so entiri enkoye enso elho no more na yenkwa nim na yenhwe okay winner number hello good morning congratulations
Amen.
Congratulations what the 1,000 Ghana cedis anopai
Yeah.
Na ucha he
Ghana 50 cedis.
Ucha 50 cedis.
Pachani.
Wow. Now first time I would be ni ana ucha bi ni.
Pachani.
First time I ucha bi ni.
Pachani.
Hey, and first time na wadi.
Pachani.
Wow. De bia o sha na e bia me sure se kra ba kasi wadi de anya no kre. Adi de anya no kre, but ucha won sa betom se kunkro.
Pachani.
Wow. Now why?
I guess it.
Kruben so na wo.
Afanso bon.
Wow. Okay. Yada sa wo de ho agim why. My fe won say bibia dem kroje nti we a wadi and relax it. 1,000 Ghana cedis so she kona nim ho. Wait ma san edit fa kakra gum. Why?
Achio.
Fantastic. Yada se pa say wo de ho agim and anopai. Thank you so much. And anopai my enchia Mr. Ernest Anson Saka Aquataps Ghana. Yes, I'm gonna purify you so how do kromano. Politics can be want me room kram and now Aquataps na de tumana isu na ni atena mo mututu to ball hold na Aquataps na omo show panipa Mr. Ernest Anson Saka. Fantastic morning going out to you. Now Saturday grace occasion man yefe. That's Yamin Sharp. Thank you so much for everything. Mr. Ernest Anson Saka. Aquataps de koye. I think one that's a deep Aquataps. Fantastic morning going out to you. I'm saying because we had 1,000 there some call. Now so what do 1,000 there? Let's me compare a friend saying me pie being famous. And na me fa kusi no. More to the kusi can you bad. Sa. Okay, but Abza eti Midwest Franco Trading Enterprise kan ho Malta Guinness kan ho Bernard Padibo twemi producer ya na wakaide nankasa kakejwane ho Erica Siedu body ne koso ahebedwom
Kwaba na wasesa wo fidie ne da Adom TV Badwam health tips na yede ebrew medi de afia amankwa tamaklo meda se na wotwe mu yese ye kasa fa frequent urination ho obi odwonso ntentem akora na pene ni nya ye beka ho asem na de eba fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic na da Roma na yede ebrew Dr. Duboaten ankasa wa ha yene ne to aye nkomo iso dog na so ye mu akwaba ne na sepa eden ne be mo bi adwonso ntentem
yo de be sade isika ye no Johnson ntentem ya de a obi a kobro so ana akọkọ ye wo hawo na mpem ebire no a se question abusa no obi wo ho a na de enti a e ma na Johnson ntentem no ye ne lifestyle ana se yade bi na akọfa sa de na ba obi wo ho a na oba beda ebi a ono nsuo bebere shenafu ana obi a wonom nsa
okay
wo obi a wonom nsa kese pa obeda no bonsa anadwo wanom nsa bonsa obedwonso saa eno no ema bebiri no a etimi ekonya saa wa hawo no a etesa obi susu wa de ema ne de no eba eyese yade bi efe ne se kidney yade eso no obi an se de ne kidney yade esi eye ne fa especially mo nya kidney infections no one of the signs no sad no se be mo Johnson tentem obi konya yade bi efe ne se cystitis ye beka se yade a o bladder no aye inflamed bladder no ne de ne se wo se store Johnson obu an bladder no aye weak intimi store Johnson Johnson begu mu no na asigna adwene no a kire sa aye ma tumo se say ni pada seni no because kidney ne de all the time no eyifi no a defini free de fa ureter begu bladder nim ntika bladder ne ekotokuo a wo se keye mansa nanka adwena signa nanka aba obu an de ne begu mu no na wo se signa bladder no problem wo ho cystitis eno no timi de Johnson tentem ba obu an nnuo bi a wonom hu sunsanso eno so etimi ko cystitis ba obi wo a nane de no diabetes yade efense diabetes sichire yade obi wo na ne hu sunsanso a ne de na eda ne ho adie na akofa yade efense cystitis no aba besue no obi so wo na de no emanyemo a especially from their third trimester to say omofu no from 6 months going no ya na pressure it put a lot of pressure on the bladder enti ema e was ati bia ni mu no bebiri no asoso no etimi enkonya Johnson tentem no etimi konya oba na be ma wanya infections wanya bibi afensa urethritis na just say urethra no inflammation abam eno so the best signals wanya sa ya de no Johnson tentem eno so etimi de ba ana so obi wo kra no a mema ya de bi afensa prostate enlargement ana se prostate cancer eno so etimi mpem bebiri no ano eno so etimi ekofa saa wo yeli eba besue enti ya kasa Johnson tentem no a emane nya wadwen se o me na medem ho na Johnson tentem a we de se nya yi agibia yade bebiri se de mese bobodin yade bebiri no ekwan ya da yade ne da ne ho adi eye se be mo Johnson tentem enti wo de na wo hu ne sa bia na Johnson tentem na Johnson no na nya tra keke anadwo how wonna we are so no how daily life there is a there's a cause of it obehwemu no na any of these conditions here mabobosu and this are or how no Emma Johnson tentem the wo in such condition ni bia obetimi aba endpoint homeopathic clinic na ya check ahwe at the property Emma Johnson tentem number endpoint obi okumase takrade tachiman obi otema committee 22 and Hansa and a spinter shell signboard Esiama na your number betimi afre no 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70
Yada say Dr. Eduwate na yete ne nka no kyena nso kan ho e sa de pache ne nkwa hoden e wo hɔ a frequent urination ye beto ko ba bi Adom TV Badwam dwumadi so yada se pa umre no wadaje a wo de amaye multimedia 30 ye wontia ne ye client papa bi ye guest yada mo ase ye viewers oh ye nhia mo anke be de ni yada mo ase 30 years nipa 30 years in Cabrabon baby oba kudu ti yeda mo ase pa sponsors yeda mo ase adada fo ne afoforo mo afen so na mo ba no mo mra na mo ho beboye ya mo ne mu ase da mo mra na wotwi mu nso wa hu komo aye die frequent urination so fa ho jim de dog ka bi atie ni ye na eno ne nyarwa hodo bi a hawadwen awko endpoint a obehwe sharon so say free prostate scan no ekoso the Father's Day Adom 106.3 ne endpoint homeopathic clinic aka wo ho abom said the Father's Day bia ye no afi so nyame ya Adom e baso den ti me dofo ba bia wo bia titu ne sprinters branch no na waba ho bi na afi wo do papa onua be ma ukunu aba ya be check in prostate nya no nko a nyarwa hodo ne nyina wo behwe e de amaye na daroma na health tips no e ba wa kwan 0244 867068 0244867068 Francis ye na how be also oni ndi hu nkoma obebo what so that director weba wadawoma ya fa day 4 ne to so mame nyame ya Adom a enkwahia mon download mame enkwahia on say yasesamre na free Saturday aba Friday ti e sha se Friday we efiada 6 June enkwahia beba wa kwan efiada bia 8 pm ti me dofo ya sha no nso maye enyim free ha na papa muden pa na ope health show papa etie dia this Adom TV enkwahia yada mo ase papa enkwahia atene ni nyina ye muntia feedback no so ye ti day 4 na da so no baba fefe won kwa so me hu dada papa ti nyame ya Adom a efiada ena nkwahia ye sha se 8 pm eda no ne mbre no na asesa na content no kura de ya sa hye mo kena papa ti medam ase papa se mode mo ho ahye mo nkwahia 8 pm Friday we any Friday bia ya hye no so for my eda se ena ebnada na de mema na nya amene ye ema na mema no ebnada do say ya mia madeshie papa bi from Faith Homeopathic Clinic ba oni abedin komo uhu doctor kan kambuadu osaye osofo dia eso no the data analysis no be man from WHO na obapa Abigail so abaidie eso ono so dia femu a Dr. Kwaku Buate be bia wa no pay echiao ene prophetess ama Faith onkwaso onyame nkoso onye okesie ebusia memu akwa abai na bia boko de hey Dr. Abigail wow bia akoshe ni beba ha be she hobi why no me kama ukuno ne nkwaso body ya tem so yire ne nkwaso
Dr. Abigail
aye wo so de ne sa ona woso maya de na dwuma mboko de na akoshe he uko US ana wa haya na wo akire wa opia mema no wa ya de na me show nti ene wada wo ma me fansha semfi wo ye wi aba WHO ayi rep a ono wo Faith Homeopathic Clinic na ono so ya femu ya da se nti o
yo want to fear ya da se bebre nse ebnada bia edru sabre ya na ye kaka ye ho efa yapomuden ho because ni pedua no eno na ede wokọ ede wo ba nti se abre nyina no wa ama wani anko ni pedua no na se tumachi obi eba ho a edo beka dem o ka dem nso a emunsem eye bebre eno nti na Faith ya fato ye ho so se ebnada bia no pasa amre no eba behiem ewo ha na yakaka ye ho efa yapomuden ho ti samre ye denchi akese enso ma odofo biara waje bre ehwe ye Faith Homeopathic Clinic na wote ye nkan dodo na nim se yesa nyarewa ahoro bebre oba akra ha yewo Santa Maria Abuya Junction ukokumasi a yewo Santa Hanima Kokoben 18 mu oko takrade a Dr. Boatin owo Anaji Police Station oko Koforidu a yewo Police Junction na Bogosonso yewo American House na ye de number ne so betudwa e bia na ebre ni nti entimi anchiche nti 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 ante afia emse na mpese ye nchiche bibim kakra emfa liver ehu nse eye liver no eye niema bebre enewo nipedun eboa nipedun eye vital organ se ya nhwe ni ye na se ohaw bi ba ho a na nipedun no atosin kwa se eye liver na ne niema oye de boa nipedun no eye over 500 over 500 eno ye de boa nipedun enti se ohwe saa de we na se owo mfasode bebre ma nipedua no na se wanhwe na se ohaw bi eba ne ho a na se nipedua no ewe atofom kra bibiti se ohaw ahora etimi eka liver na se affect liver no hepatitis na se obia enim but enye hepatitis nko a na affect liver no niema bebre na affect but ebre ninti no ye beka mienu miensa bi ti se ne di kan hepatitis se dem kan se obia enim no eguma horo hepatitis ye A B C D and then E ningi na nso hepatitis ko na affect liver no but common ones na say anase ye mmere mu no ye bre one na say titi ni pedua no B any C no eno ne ade a ni pedua no na say sa how we say mi no so ba ni pedua ni mu a in fact onfa no easy ena enye no kwanu ye viral diseases a anase me fan say hepatitis viral disease affect liver ena ye wo ebi onso a toxins ena ma how eba brebo no toxins no so eba ho a no so one de a ode eba na se ni sunso anso a ode ba ena ye wo bi nso a alcohol anase excessive alcohol ena no so ede ba ena ye wo bi nso a non alcoholic te se fatty liver no ena ede ba enti saa niema we say na ebebre keka ho but ebre ni enti saa niema we nyina wanhwe nipadua ne esu yie na se emu bi ba te se yemfa te se virus we hepatitis B anase hepatitis C se eba nipadua ni mu a ensunsuanso anase symptoms ebe mu ho se saa how we say aba nipadua ni mu te se o sorry a de bia ho se why week nipadua no ayemre onanti kakra bu ye bibi kakra bi a ho se wabre otina se cha ohun se onanse astarte emema so anase wo ankle no eno so astarte emema so anase nipa no behwe ne nipadua na nkasa na ohun se nipadua na asesa ya yellow kakra wo behwe na nano ato ya yellow na nikosua no aye yellow anase ne skin no aye rough bon sa se rashes bi astarte se egugu nipadua no ne ho keka no so wadware so onware na ahokeka eguso anti eba se ya so hu se enye normal ema nipadua no enti den na so ye so otu hu anamom se toxins na de aba anase alcohol na de aba ni nyina produce similar symptoms anase same symptoms ya meka ho asem enti abra obehu sa de anase abofuno obi o wa de abofuno beja so bibia ko wanum a na abofuno obi on so emanefe na on se efie ne sa na man be man nipadua no enso esote ohenhan anase nipadua no esesa kwa free senia etienim nti adenti na o se yetena se masa o how we say edi nipadua nya eno nti na faith ya ba no e wo se abri nyina utimi yehwehwemu se wo yare se wo nyare wo yehwehwemu e wo nipadua na uhu o how bia e ba nipadua sa liver case ya ye kana se condition ye ken se affect na se wan hu ni ntamne later stage no na se complicated antifia ha adwen bebre bon se nipa no wafu ote ho a no wafu start ye kese ebetimi amenso abegina wo yafu nim ascites anase wo yafu ntem bia wo fele se emu ye oya bibia to yafu nim a na emu ye oya enye sa na wo senka etie nti ye bese se obia asamre wagibre etie anase o hwe ye no ne ye bubo so isi wo se ebi ahyase ba nipadua no anase wahyase tinka wo nipadua nim fa sa na me ya bubo so yi ho a bomode anetu anamo efe wani che faith oba ye be yen hwehwemu e de ama ehu baabi a efi se dem ka ye gumo e wo ahoro bebre enti wo ba ye behwe nia e kosa na se ne akos ansa kwa na ye de aduro aye de aka ne padua no e na ye ka ne se no manti we efi enne akosi bosumi we awie ye free screening concerning liver no e de ama obia nti wo ba na ye test a e free ye besa scanning liver no enko anso ama e free ahye se bia hepatitis na obe test kwa na se negative ye besa scanning liver no se bia enye hepatitis na bia bibi foforo e na aba brebo no na se liver no nso a ye behwe na ye no nso e de ama free intimisro sa me ya oti yenken entna se e ma no enka wonto dem ansa se bibia ensi yen so na se onti bibia nso e wo ni padua ni mu a bomoden na tu anamo na fa wani eche faith oba ye behwe ama bibia atoto na kwan mu bebre e de ama enye no nko ane ohawa ye hwe but sesi an eno e na ye giesi ho efi bosumi we enne e de ko bosumi awieye nti ante afia de no pe ye be
se papa men call doctor kan
so the best so say liver no djuma odin de is an ohye oba bi e fe Sandra Cabot a liver specialist for US o say brebo no ye na djuma yi se de nyame bo no a ipadua ni nyina be de ne ho afiri ade e hu se major hormones we ni padua ma wo nyina e liver and the balances our hormones no testosterone and estrogens ni nyina e liver na ade ba ko a be ye hu pa wo liver no ho ne say o my research bi e Pennsylvania almost say about 67% of all diabetic patients have dysfunctional liver. Just say brebo na anya na dwuma yi a major contributing factor and amankofo nya siche yade. Nti ubo hu so bi wo siche yade na brebo nya dwuma yi. Ubo no bi wo stroke na liver no. Nti min bene cholesterol ni ye. Nti no eyas dia edi Ghana fo nya say WHO say is screening pension bia ubenya ba ko a o dysfunctional liver. Ye underlying factor amankofo yare aka o ma hye dem pa. Enu nti sa asem ya ye kan de say ya days obi afa kwanya no who the state of the liver obrebo no te bia be ne wom onim say okọ Ghana ha major traditional areas bi say afahye dru no mo ya amamre amombosom na omukum aboa na ne brebo na abosom ne je aboa bosom ne mpebe bi opa aboa ne brebo e na ye nananom so emre bi atwam da na science kranya mayo enso ye de oyonkopa etoto brebo ho kame yonko brebo yen kame yonko ani an kame yonko aso se me yonko brebo isu a mfa wani hu no enso adwuma obo 500 NH both bodily and chemical functions entino bosomi we dey take advantage ye be chef di enim na yen check sanoma we na fama because liver no a silent killer betimi abe show ho na chese yare adokro no for 5 years and so science abe hu no enye peculiar to the liver other yare so be ma the same science nti say yan check one hwa anye if it's a differential test ya e be dey hu say wo die brebo na ma na ase atatai na ase wo fu ahye na brebo this check answer enu nti obi an take advantage na o me chef die nim number no is 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 yewo Abuya Junction Hodma Santa Maria here take advantage e memma bebreba enei omo memma sama kofom ni nyina dodo na omo nom enura no side effect amo memma sama na kofom no so ba na e boost liver function mawa e be boa ma sa chemicals ni na detoxify food system ni na o memma sama timi asa sorry ene yare ti be ma bi da ho e pepa no ho akọ ne be ma nyina ho so antikrasi asom na ayare hosem enu ntime so ba bi a obi a no bra na be chef di nim na yentime mo na yare no entu kra number ni 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 Kumasi ya wahine makoko benyi 18 mo hono ma Takrade Anaji police station che hono ma se o takra bogo so a ko old asida boga abronsa na chi na ko forudua fonyanko landry managers road or Poly Junction na nkran hade e Santa Maria Abuya Junction e no biamra one logo line bra na ebe ye screen ni bi na hu brebo na pomode
yeah that's say a faith homeopathic clinic na wote won kano e gidie na ade ko hodina kasama no ho nti bowura mu na afei bibia nya kama ekua banana ai meba mechia wa no pay me da se pa nso so ojebre ehwe ye ne fa cake ni bibre ye wai ne nkoye nim yedu so no em birthday celebrant yem fam famai na mambo atma ye crowd odi ahosepe no ebre yen happy birthday nkoma nanama happy birthday nanama unkwaso eradi shira no onyo kese kuzi so be kese pa ni kwe na we show happy birthday nkoma Isaac Entry eradi ntene ni munchiro no mo so mfra dum nkwa dum OPD and I wish you a happy birthday sanso na happy birthday nkoma sewa Victoria onyame ensure onyo kese ma nkwa tenten ahomodin wom Festus ho and a free eba happy birthday sewa Victoria happy birthday nkoma Philemon Kofi Enchi ana Enti we from Mark Weber or show a happy birthday radenyo kese pa no man shirano emu sombo erade favor no so ntoso be abefe bia onimu enshwen happy birthday nkoma senior Kofi Oben Amufa abrewana na Virginia USA ena wo Kofi Oben Amufa ti happy birthday enko emma onyame enyo kese pa kosise obeye kese onro so ahumasem happy birthday Mr. George Alhassan Oka CKC 1992 year group ho oboase ene your birthday Mr. George Alhassan eradin show no nyo kese kosise obeye kese pa oh wow ene ye Reverend Mrs. Mavis Amwakwata First Lady Parliament Chapel International eradenya okese obapa erade ma osumfra dumunko adumo na ngosra no nye kese ye one daso no Reverend Mrs. Mavis Amwakon Atta Apostle Amwakwata yire no aha Parliament Chapel First Lady we fi kejiwa nankasa enemy ankasa and I wish you a happy birthday. Obapa unkwaso. Asafu mame unkwaso. Erade emang usrane nye kese. Na nipe wo mwasi nyinanso enye ishira. Na misha nyo kese pa. Ahana brema kwa ni mkomo ni nyinanso. Yedi esi. Yeda ase umre nu wadaje nyi mfri heo. Mambo atuma ye krado wa honsepene. Base midi kanso unimse ne June 3rd. Tiara hosam ne si ye 10 years ago no. Yebe kwa chile ni ya kwa he. One praye one free mu. Yedi san common ni ahwe Lex na ya hwe free mu ene nsuo no said aso yiye o tidie ne ya hwe free mu asemidi kan de beba base sie de twema mbotema woka
Good morning mamu hona kwaba sonko mbra bedwem ahosepe dwumezido fantido na matna say live from cafe bar noa and then so no nyame ahe na dom ti no yeze hien favorite personality no robro wo fie na inde nyimpa menye no atna se no mdase push officer de mama thank you na Sunday na 7 also okay nipa na menye na atna se no oye my husband asasa menye no wo ho na le mission dam na nkoma no why some style because questions maybe some of them man says in other do but won't know and I'm at my say me no but chunko mama na wasu ehu WhatsApp with him yenyim there or ye regular dance hall acts na or ye painter or ye a lot of creative things urban stage performances am pocho baby fa Ghana had only size wo baby na ye wo there this o tutu kwan yi bobo show sakasaka sibi wo abrochi o wa hade was no komoni nyinara was the Abraham in there me guest no the offer of Ghana's most artistic artist ono na our main channel hade episode good morning we are you papa bibi aboko correct let me know about you babe
I think 3 days ago.
Okay. Where in?
UK.
Okay. No.
Oh, festival.
About festival. Where in Onkomo?
Shindig Festival. It hosted like close to 14,000 people. So, Kujimi Nwakakra. Then we work the bits, you know, when the studios as well. So yeah.
You have 14,000.
Yeah.
Is that your biggest crowd? That's the biggest.
I think that should be the second biggest.
Okay.
Outside, okay, so outside Africa, yes. The first ever biggest platform was Harare International Carnival.
Wow.
In Zimbabwe, I think 2018.
Wow.
Like 20,000 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see, how does it feel like? A full stage in
definitely, your nerves kicks in from the start, but I think I'm a meant to be a carpenter. I can't be anything else than to do music, so when it gets to that time, you really have to prove a point, you know, and that's what I keep doing. Just because we only had like 45 minutes for our sets, and then we were closing the show.
Wow.
Yeah, there's an artist called KOG or Ghana. His name is Kweku of Ghana.
Oh, okay.
So he actually put me on the gig, and then it was amazing. Yeah.
And actually, international events now, you know, say artists be pekon wada, so then you pekon or you're connected or don't you
yes. Yes.
How does it work?
Well, I think there are so many artists who are not in the mainstream, but they are selling out shows. And I know that these platforms don't really care about the buzz.
Okay.
They want to see performance. They want to see something different. They want to hear the sound that is not familiar with them. They want an experience. Indeed, there are so many artists who they are Ghanaians, but we don't know.
Yeah, you want them. Okay.
Example is you know, there's somebody called Florence Adoni. She's from the north, and she's selling out every arena. There's Alogote. There's KOGs, even Sanchofi. Then now we would have to talk about the likes of Uncle Lebotela, Uncle Pat Thomas, Uncle Jiduble Ambule. You know, there's Bright Music. There's Somwa. There's Afla. There are so many bands.
Wow.
Yeah.
I will push you Ghana hard.
Exactly.
Yes. But yet Ghana had him.
Yeah. We have to.
Now, you worry,
yeah.
Now, the people said that Kofu very artistic.
Yeah.
And Etta, how does it feel for you?
Okay. So I feel like it's no news to me personally. It gives me joy. Say at the long run, no, I'm able to put all these things together, and you'll be that has that capability to be creating stuff. As I say, stressful because then every day you have to do more than people have seen. But for me, it's just fun. Creating is not. I don't see it as a job for me. I see it as something that if I want to have fun with.
Okay.
You get it. Yes, people will applaud you, but sometimes the process is quite tedious. The end product is what people see. So
how tedious is it? Being episode.
Oh, being episode. Yeah, I'm a mere normal. Me dig go every day. Me. Oh, normal. I'm just not the outing type, so people will not really see me like that. But me for be normal. I would not want somebody to put pressure on me. You know, I want to live my regular life. I drive to Dansoman, the hood I grew up, sit with the boys regularly, talk. You'll find me in Abuso kind with my guys that I grew up with.
I don't know you talk to the creatives, but bring normal. Because the way one thinking process, before you would even come up with a project, the kind of thing you will read now. I mean, what are they normal?
Oh, I'm maybe the normal. I feel like I've been here before.
What's that one weird thing? Another be a weird, but a creative process. Now, nobody knows that the Mazi doing your creative process.
Nobody knows. Why would I say it? I love my space so much that when I'm creating, sometimes you don't find me. Oh, the back door.
I'll not find you what?
Back door.
Back door.
Okay, so what I mean is, I would definitely not do the ordinary.
Which is
I want to feel free when I'm creating. So in my as I say, that's my space. You know?
And Kashi, I could be brave.
Thank you. Back door. but for me, it's more of it's been part of me.
Okay.
You know, and every space in between, you find me either trying to do some sound or creating music and all those things. Like when my mind is running wild, when I'm stressed, you definitely know that this guy is not really okay.
Okay. But artist be when is in the worry you my power buchi. Me no kase ana we be simi na me be so there. Back there the moon call for because
yes.
I know there were lots of songs yeah bon wagana how be into that but epco concert na azo abuchi ko hobo the menum na azo honom. What is it about one you ma 1 year? And all resonate well with here na you wagana hadi.
One is the craft. Two is because they are really different from what we are making it dominate our mainstream radio. I always say your artists be today Simi or Thames here come back doing sound
because of one in your now you know the
sound is not a mainstream sound but at least a market like Nigeria has been able to open it up where you can have even Adekunle Gold.
Okay.
His old sound to dominate. We have Adoma here. We have Abiana. We have all these. Exactly, you know, who do like different, not regular sound. We are catching up.
Okay.
I only feel that the kind of vibrant attention we give to all the stuff, if we are able to give a little to on an item of that to different artists or creatives, they would also, you know, put Ghana, big up Walasi, big up Akan. You know, these are people who, have you been to a Walasi show before?
No, to be honest.
Yo, crazy.
But I may pay Walasi in you.
Exactly. You would have fans singing back to back. He feels the place like easy. You know, but he's not on our mainstream radio. I only think that the scene is so big. I mean, the space is so big that we don't need to struggle. We don't need to fight each other. Have you ever seen a star fighting the next one?
Like a tree moment.
Tree no.
Frantic
boy. On your crowd.
I don't call me person. No, tree no
I was in the spirit. You know, the Ebandema, I only think that we can open it up. You know, so that others can also be here.
Okay. Matter say now my yanka some for what award G or Television Ghana Music Awards G Music for Good.
Yeah.
Oh no, my yanka
that particular category is not, I don't think is public voted for. It's actually one based like in industry one good like for social stuff they award you for it. And I'm really grateful to say I happen to be one of the few ones who look at that direction. You know, so Minyom Choboy, that was meant, you know, to actually address the Galamsey issue was what won the award.
Okay.
So, thank you, TGMA.
Whereas a lot of songs are or you channel towards draw attention to Bibi Olohoyen as Ghana Fontino. More congratulations, Kesepa, on music for good.
Yes.
Chobwe.
Yes.
Big ups to you. Galamsey no so good record.
A part two.
Okay, into no my baby as an aircraft.
Yeah. Germany, the Cosmo Festivals. In Germany, Cologne on the 14th. I'm in a cruise.
No, so a big power.
Very big.
Oh, this is how I cash out season. Oh, I just back to back. I work on you chop money. Zina. I.
Chop money. I was there. The money is yours.
No, we had to say a ATM card today, Jamaica. Echo.
So Cosmo Festivals, our Cologne on the 14th. And we are the only Africans on the bill this year.
Only Africans?
Yes.
Episode. My episode. Yeah. You can say
thank you. Yeah.
Is there anything new? I bet you who there or stage?
Yeah, definitely. Me and the band. We're working on the album.
Okay.
A live recorded album, you know. But gig way is just 2 of us going to play. So it's definitely going to be different. A couple like mix so that it sounds like a very big band. So with my loops, calabash, those things, because that's what they want to see, different from the rest of the artists. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'll definitely let you have a copy when it's ready.
Sure. Mama Sanka, now me know new song on so millions.
Yes, millions.
Can want some question?
Mafi dance.
Okay.
You know, so I just decided to give the core episode fans a dancehall song.
Okay.
You know, and then Millions came in. It's one of the songs I've recorded. Like, okay, let me just give it out to them. That's
I mean, me one of the people like me push you towards high life in Nepal because high life, yeah, good. High life, yeah, me the more high life. Millions, you're good. Yeah, when you know, you're sorry that you be doing, you know, at mama wanna enjoy millions, so no, down my hand. But I'm opportune. I'm one of the people. Here I better say we knew our album nor but let me know by now. Can album no drop it down. What's up? Why the wait?
Oh, this year. Around. My year summer,
hey, your pentam because meeting you be there is crazy.
Thank you.
And it cuts across.
Yes.
I can't wait. Person, isn't that
yes, Sounds of Our Land.
Sounds of Our Land.
Yes. So
wow.
Abbreviated as Soul Album. Yes, Sounds of Our Land.
And then you know so Nyagwer cry. It be released at my hand. Another no so is local.
Oh, I'll give it to you guys. Mopa.
Episode. My share there say watching on the scene you hope you. I was never had a gun of food to be killed.
In Chroma, where you day? No be you talk say your beloved country is free forever. But still with the self the legacy, the good music, the identity, the African image. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Now, but don't you saw that gun of your own fan KO. You did it, but you did the mazi easy. You will the episode, the mazi.
I don't think I have one.
Sure.
I don't.
Shishum.
Well, I bet that people will not get to experience me in my prime, and then until when I'm no more. Like, you know, yeah, because sometimes to her you ask yourself, if you say they know they hear or they don't want hear or they don't want see, you understand? Like, I feel like that, but I must also be grateful. Say, I'm one of the few who has been able to stay relevant till this day, and I didn't do it alone. The fans also carried me along, so I'm just grateful.
Maybe it's because I kiki was social, so they don't
and you be assumed.
If it will be able to be either man, there was silent competition.
I mean,
dance off for say
lose battle down. No dance or battle about you. So any yo.
Actually, I can do ampa. One don't people one episode. Be sure, Papa. Is anything I pay can want my emboda?
Oh nah, just I'm grateful that I'm here this morning. Check out the new one, Millions. Let's all support other artists, not the ones on mainstream. There's so many, just like I said, Florence Adoni, there's KOG, there's Alogote, there's Sancho Fee, there's a whole lot.
I worry you, my pass, my Ghana, a wabruchi, to know, Medas Papa, there on the page and Brenna, and you must not say. One more show of you know, so I'm sure one cafe bano, may I chase and son.
Oh,
yeah, sorry, not, yeah, Malumpumima. My success, okay?
Yeah.
You know, live from Cafe Bano, Jolu police station in Chanhonoma, Yamisha production. Team Nina and Amina McCarthy and a Bell Nobel camera or had the OPG, a production assistant, Papa. The man of Wabeko Fiampe, the head of productions or car Moho or had day, and then I am Adom, many security man or Isaac Hassan, my husband, no so mention or had day. Be also one of when me buy one more control room, Nazin, and so on. Yamisha one, when I want to Papa, there was more back home. Cafe Banois. Jolu police station in Chanbra. Now, when you some nice drink days, my papa, Faju John, what I say. But the best I am here, Doma, the Basana, Yeshia.
A semi dika. In the Becca. Aquasi Insia. Commander 6. Carlos Senior.
There be a catch us, Becca, the Senior Cemetery. there be aso yaka to se yemfa bi nka on yenyi bi so emfa emfremu ena eda brada June bosumeda etosom yensa afempemienu ene aduenu enum 3rd June 2025 when sabe kan say ya ijade baako e wo tin weba so wo visuals na ijano eto second bia standing by na imam sese ene ye finhia du pe ya sa ojatana we eto enkran pumpini montem Kwame Nkrumah circle to be specific osuo eni oja ene di afra ye na ka enim se de nsuo ene dumja nanso Kwame Nkrumah circle nsuo ni oja na ba ye June 3rd 2015 no na bura dwene ntiase so sabra man bo chirem se nipa bes oha ene aduenum ene form hwere wonkwa afra epraye wona adi dem eye bebre anopaye bi se ho se so esue bibi efremu anda 10 years bede dia kwasensia asemi de kabre ena edo sei ya fana sekese koma GCB Bank na GCB Bank se yan kan kire won shareholders se bra so mitimi update mo status ene mo information ya ewo mo enchen etirebe nyina ne se ko obo branch bia ya ebe wo GCB Bank branch bia ebe bia we ya shareholders information eti GCB Bank shareholders assembly eken oso branch bia ebe wo bia kwa betimi update information ya ewonum ana betimi akon www.gcbbank.com.gh www.gcbbank.com.gh so kwa obetimi update o details ni nyina so on se na be ya se wonya new mobile phone number se wonya new email address obetimi update na penefo atimi nya direct access to wo na information bi obia na ye be send we say de be publish e wo da boka tem ne ya announcement ansa na what ne ekoso o wankasa wo shareholding wo GCB Bank no so mpeni sabie pese send information directly at the mouth it will phone number no wasesa no wo email address no wasesa na update to ko GCB Bank branch be obia obetimi akoyesa update na akọ website www.gcbbank.com.gh bo we be ona wetimi asakremum eho GCB your bank for life. Mede dia kwasinsia asemi de kabre na adresi. So kuma na me de facha menya code kakra. Kuma na me di about sa ojatanawe. Whereby mama the other ones. Yeah, in a solemn moment. Yeah. Ti we ahunu nyina wo TV so nyina isi won kra krodwe mu. Efinhia du enene ebani se dru amanfo so a na ye kai ya anom wona sagum sa wa ba sagum sa fo abe na ye nka kai ho se ye so asoman ya ye bi pa asoman we as of ahomachi be se no mienu na jeda so ejire mu sei e wo Kwame Nkrumah circle na ni paje no na enye esomwa na enso meni ba bia na wo sa abre no but na ye momenta na awreho na asefem na atuyesu na yesu ye no omamu nyina bonyenya we jatana eto Kwame Nkrumah circle ensuyiri ene oja mekwa amaso na mene engineer akwakodi collaboration wapacho frɛ engineer mame na mene ni engineer eni command pay data me bi sɛ ho sɛ
10 years on, so far, how far near say? And you bet me, I can say, Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Said June 3rd, 2015, a year, you know, 10 years near Yan Shedder who be Sabium. No crow, no. 10 years in ye, Yan Shedder who be Sa a beam. But 10 years, Musu in ye, Biaya would be a year, I can see a chain near course or Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Ye Jana Sanameka, the council yiri. 10 years near. Osuyiri ebia yira kese wo enkane Ghana mantam bia hodro bia e che ne esi Kwame Nkrumah Circle no. So the question is, how do we correct those wrongs? Mami kwa masuna mene Engineer Richard Abeko Ekodi Ekwo, Director of Drains at the Ghana Hydrological Authority. Engineer, good morning.
Good morning, Maria.
Akraba ko de. Yeah, the Yamia say. My name say Ohana e wo from anasa me hana e wo from there. Yeah, kaka ye ho. And they exactly 10 years. Yeah, we show TV so e suo any oja edi afra wo Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Man nipa sabren aman bebo to dwa chemu nipa over 150 eshromo enkwa. 10 years as Director of Drains and Ghana Hydrological Authority. Yesu bibi die na aka yenye hodwuma.
Okay, me da say. Bejidi sense idea eto yen na ato mine enyina ehunu se wo se yesu ade free na mencha de say eti ye no from hydro side no the name be break etutu akwam omampani then anaye honorable President Mahama our president say ene branso na sa na esiye na esiye no almost share my call around identify problem na ma adeni esiye eti ehunu say na baby wo ho na drains bi wo ho a na sabe corporate bi wo ho susa ene ade enti ye recommendations na odo no so ana wo ho no na chese emu ayema any anwea ne mbra enti ye recommendations e command and enum no to anamon say enimeni ya wo say ye pesika ne ye de ye hu adwuma na nyamencha de enum na ye de wo Garrett you need to watch the Garrett
yeah the Garrett
enum na ye de wo Garrett yekonye sika free
and honestly it should be maintained well.
Okay.
Also, a challenge in maintenance.
Because now a lot of challenges were coming.
But you have been helpful to our fool. Maybe they don't know, but you've been very, very helpful to our fool.
Well, posterity in the budget.
I see. So back to your party. Party, what you say? Formidable.
Comrade, yes, very, very formidable. But the new point, your person, you know, on say BBM, I to see in the pay abrabwe. BBM, no, I say be baba. A barrier, who's original hokra, as I say, will take you time. So, as a boxer, you born out of form. Or yes, or petit precopa, now, Bassan to form you. Until I say, will take you time now, Otobo. Now, yeah, but my main fast that. Sonkoma party in Penfo and Nyankasa former president former president J. Kufuor former president J. Kufuor no former president Nana Danko Kufuor. There's a funny thing former presidents free MPP existing former presidents free MPP.
na your existing former vice president onusu free NPP. Your one former president Osaye former vice president. Osaye current president. 3 in 1 in free NDC. Who's that? Until very proper.
Strange and beautiful.
Yes. Actually, the kind of democracy I are building. Until very proper said 2028. The current president, President John Dramani Mahama, Mr. President Michelle, Obokako Jina Home, no Obokako can former presidents, no, properly so called. Very proper.
That is the order of the day. Benim the India coffee for which so. Unyamiya na duma.
No, we are
Osweno Amemuno
2029. 2029. Oh, that 2029.
We are Nyamiya dum.
Na Uncle former
and it is there. Meaning the international also so they are babesi lane.
Sir, in Kanan Kese say your former president.
Okay. What do you know?
And then imagine that.
That's also Mrana or the year.
And I make say kwame. Na in Kese say kabana ke ya former presidents ake omyensa. Na so Mrama no ho kwanti. Unza asan be president. Into 2028 Mrama no ho kwan. We are to 2029.
Are you saying that the president does not know that the constitution or pledges or be supportive of it? No. Onim say Emra man ho kwan. Are you saying that?
I mean, cancer.
But your inferences are not healthy because clearly, Unim say onu ojitum say obe kona home gym. Abeka former presidents
no so proper.
Yeah.
O maybe wo.
But una ye mrenim for. So ojidi say. A gray area in the may explore, and now say a emphatic.
There's no gray area.
Then we
you hear more former presidents.
But that does not stop him if the constitution allows.
Your mayor baby now umuza. It's the beauty of it. Former President J. Kufuor, the Moachi Papa. Now, former president.
You are in a hurry to call John Mahama a former president?
No, not in a hurry. 4 years more to go. After 4 years, now I'll call him, and you will call him, and
all of us.
Yes.
But as we speak, he's the president of
the
Ghana.
Republic. Yes. Now, some accounts were 3 in 1. Were a former president, former vice president, and current president. And indeed, he had made a record. I don't know. Me name be a near who called it, and be a wee to me. I'll be achieved the same feat.
I think it will be quite difficult.
Yeah, very difficult.
It's a very good achievement.
And he's in a very unique place. I'm saying this not out of malice, but
there is uniqueness in his political career.
Yeah. You can't open as you
can't take it away.
You can't take it away. With New Patriotic Party, we are looking up to J. Kufuor na Nadu Dankwa Kufuor. Party mpenifuo kukudamwa oma yibi pen ene ade. Se baabi a yewe kwan a yebefa so ebeka nyina ye ho abom. Unim say wo chief of staff for nso so miensa. Former chief of staff, mienu. Okay, honorable Kodwon Piani. And then yene maame Frima Opare. And now the current chief of staff. He's supposed to have been the former chief of staff.
Hey, your observations are tight.
No, they say was chief of staff.
Wow.
Also, another unique.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So they come with their uniqueness. The two personalities.
Yes.
The chief of staff and the president.
Yes. At New Patriotic Party or some pennyfuel. Your pennyphobia or Council of State, or my dear Nimu Pen. No so friend say, Nana Gabe,
Otu Sebo.
That's a bread, Sebo. Also, another unique personality. Why chairman for Council of State under 2 separate presidents. Regime. I didn't see it. Omunina am pennyfoy who and him say, Oma boy. Na Montia year 2. Na yede 1. Say a atonement. Atonement the honor kwa sorry. So ye fum so bi atumu. Na nhu bi aba. Ye reconciliation, proper reconciliation. na reconciliation so obesa kai je ekufo National Reconciliation Commission that level no far no you betimi amodel bibisa near the new patriotic party dey aye dey aka ho abo ewi anafe dey aseda magana for ene obi dia twedi ampon na say unity party na mu ne wo no.
Oh, I see. So you continue to be a beneficiary of the Ghana we want, the Ghana we are building under His Excellency.
A beneficiary of the
Ghana we all want, where fuel prices will be manageable.
So I think Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, any woman can. I think you found the Ghana.
No, the Ghana we want. We
that time you peg Ghana na. First Republic, Second Republic.
We need to improve on.
The truth is, Ghana had been in existence up to this point. A Bribia Nenia will be better than Oye. And the Jayco Min Kai for crime, Kai, a friend say,
Free Matena.
Golden age of business. Those were the days all year when you to be in a bank.
Yeah, both don't come.
Those were the days now, yeah, press. O man no betimi akọ nanim wo nyina so bi and another dan Akufo-Addo we witnessed say yes Ghana mamma num sisia ye ken na no ye can 5 million bi 3 point something million Ghana nkwala benefited from free SSS yes sir no fie biam no discrimination fie biam e bia pim afri aba ye hunu akwan ahodo a yaye ewo men including any ayen kran hey eno na makuma asefo ya na dube bia na ye bote no kofa sa palace mall ho no mo ba ene ade a interchanges ahodo a yaye no men mu under a particular government na Danko Akufo-Addo government under JJ Rawlings the first NDC government we achieved a lot as a people. And anya fe kra no otimi concretize democracy. Yetimi kwa abato so to aba etia ne party e mane handi over successfully peacefully. Those days in the Ghana that we want and an rebuild.
It's an enhanced Ghana that we want.
Pardon?
An enhanced Ghana that we want.
Yes, of course. Now,
where we can now be bold to say, as business people, we can forecast because there's a certain stability when it comes to our cedi to the dollar, where we can now boldly say that the uniqueness of putting together the people to administer this country within the shortest possible time, where we can confidently say that issues relating to transport fares and fuel, a certain stability in terms of gains, where we can now say that there's an open forum for Ghanaians to espouse how they feel and what they think it should be done. These are the things that we say we are building on gradually to ensure that the country goes.
When you did have Mempa Bojina say, na Manusu Sisumrem, COVID-2 be uncle free baby ma. Mempa Bojina no. Say COVID-2 announce the catastrophe, the global situation being free baby ma. Na embedi way ye hu. If you say at any point in time, you are sitting them, if you are among see a move work with anymore, BB external pressures in the BB to me a ba. A bape okay, you rock 4 pencil at the tail end of na sa economic mess in the buy. My friends are crunch, financial meltdown. A baby as my companies are Kessie, Thomas Cook, no more 100 years in a Guguye. Under Akufo-Addo, we all witnessed COVID and we witnessed this Ukraine-Russian war. Yen we are no more opposition. O man yan to muda kopim so ma ba abemu de afedi the president nankasa ojitum say COVID any Ukraine war how we are seeing na my economy other countries Ghana ka ho me minister for environment you went to a friend is a conference what admit enti ye mompai sa na montua ye tui baby a ye dure from a bonny being called bomb free baby ma. Na so. If we say we still have non-resilient economy. We still have a fragile economy.
Admitted, but measures are prudent and key to solving a reasonable percentage of the challenges.
A friend says, exchange rate yasemi. I mean, kid kakrebi. Ubusa who say, Mitie, me I'm a professor, Vladimir Chidanson and saying. Or say, the fundamentals do not support
what is happening.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Sikana ebafo. Number 5 years me be kan mo hwehwe ma me kan say sikana na ekosro dollar no na bebree artificial. Apart from demand na wo wiase na be affect dollar you know. Ye wodi panum bi wo me mu businessmen, top businessmen speculative buying every 5 p.m. omoto dollar our system no de kogu. And there, they are forced to bring them back. And no more and a demand that dollar no Russia and PBU, China and Brazil, South Africa, the BRICS block no dollar, and here dollar, and buffalo. And a combination, the tariff war now. Papa admit but with him, a positive. Say, when I with him there, hypertension. Yare na friend hypertension. Who's the sound on the back could be? Hypertension. Hypertension near high blood pressure. And moja
from the deadly.
Deadly. Enti currency no. Na ho den e wo soro. Second na ho den wo fo. Na very bad. E moaye. They say na ho den na e kosoro. E kosoro with him and also so they have so say you are killing export drive. Exporters, juma export to Ghana. Take your trouble and then ask them.
So it's a balancing act.
Exactly. At what point, if you don't take care, near balancing at a point here, near say dollar above from we will end up with no export,
which will greatly affect us.
Seriously. That's a economic policy fundamental. Yes, reduce imports, increase export. That is all. If you don't have policies that are going to help increase export. Now importation now never cost because dollar is cheap. Enti me metimi akosisa dollar na makọ amanone ba bibia we say na makoto bibre na me de aba. Na be good aflade
competitive na local
na wokele local industry.
So the good, the bad, and the ugly, whichever way, let's appreciate the gains. And hope that it is sustainable.
Me say, me appreciate you because all along, me personally, me said the near cost artificial. Me, I knew said the near cost galloping in artificial because the fundamentals does not support. See, and dollar baba be drew 10 cities, yes, and 10 plus
9.
Inflation are dropping. Prices are dropping. No.
So there's a missing link.
There's a missing link. Cement Cement is about 130 cities or 140 cities.
It depends on maybe 120, 130, 128.
Come out there with your fancy 110. Not all are near 15 cities, you know. Buy or inheriting at 15 cities, you know.
The reality check was 110, 95, 120. In terms of cement, when the dollar was stronger than now being weaker, cement as of that time, as in more pension, 120, 150.
No.
100. If we 95.
85.
95. 95.
But say now me to cement 85.
Me last me na ye constructive fund ku building bi. So 95.
Mumu osika mu ko to ready an board. You fund ku for osika. Now 85 when the dollar was 15 cedis.
Yeah.
Now 85. Who dey come found there na 100 cedis.
Yeah.
Enti Kofi Manu a owo German or US. Now who see that man wa ha no. Or $100 that time. Now, because it's a 1,500 cities. Meboa. Inti se na cement 100 cities. Now we have 15 bags. And then Kofi Manu did the same $100 be
I share by 920.
But this is about saying
it's all yeah, open be 980.
980.
And I say
it's 9,000. Open say. So we have 980. And a cement here 130. Una nima konta bomam. Ubenya cement.
You yes cement.
Oh, there be economy is all about these little lies about your pocket.
Uber basket anymore.
Uber basket anymore. And you say you to dollar no conform city na so good. But yes are fundamentals in here. And you say $100 Kofi Manu de bebre ne maame abre no. Osiso obenya 980 cedis.
Na say memma refi say
obo no musuo so okoto cement ya.
Ebo no so.
Obeto cement less than unya say 6.
August. You better at the serious shake we are for afunu mo.
Yamon paye na de ba.
And let me end with you by saying say
nearby yen de na
let me join by saying say this morning it is only proper to admit and sing that song and say Mahama continues to be the hope every Ghanaian needs as of now until further notice.
Oh, why not? Only leader.
No, not
only
just a leader.
And our signed social contract
not
with the
just,
people of Ghana.
Not just a leader. Some leaders disappoint. Some also make sure there's smoothness. But I'm saying that...
Let me put you in a proper perspective. Cast your mind back, 2017. First 6 months of Akufo-Addo government.
The goodwill of Nana Akufo-Addo.
That's the point.
Okay, so
we all saw it. We saw it throughout the first term. Send your man.
I think all business.
Yeah, we copy say COVID the baby. Until I'm saying, you Mahama. When you good start, when you good work, you mom pay.
Okay.
Sebekoni say ya na or how be me boom.
Okay. So
how be a
man Nicholas. It is saying. Kokofuba kame bounce, but my man into because say what's na baby, you had the solution to our challenges in terms of fighting that illegality, and you deliberately ignored it. That you put across guns and then you put across planes. You are solving the problem for us. And the tracking system, the minister but it's going to be improved and enhanced. In Tubabaso, that guns and planes or helicopters could solve that problem for us.
Many problem.
Oh my God! The last time I checked, 3 weeks, 4 weeks back or whatever. Oh, no, I go everywhere.
Oh my!
Yeah. Me baby
no national security.
Me say me put you to him.
Okay.
Do you know how the word means?
Me penny say. Me penny say.
And that's the born issue. He was in to ensure say an illegality will not happen on the constituency. So I said, but who said not buying also. But now I say, oh, Omuchi will be inside the two and Chilisa. What was that system? No? But you say, whoa. Maybe you go to your farm, go pay on them.
Oh no, Pachawana.
David, they put the copper. No, no, there's no, no, person born because
Anna, Billy has been a Pacha. Young woman with the running a go.
What must always I should be at
oh, yes, we are to Akoda. So I think you may account I think every day behind you learn something.
Good.
Exactly, but we have promised we always be there for our people.
Good.
It's Bana Unya no man say you take it now, you learn something and you move on. It will be our cause.
Okay. So but party you know me say
all mine edi kind of minda wase. Na me nchia me ame ofa. Say me father honorable Ponfosu. Yes, na eni nua na yonko pa. Enti me ba parliament 2021 no. And I remember when I chose one constituency na me kono na etema na EPA no office no. Enti me chia no. Me chia nsi say
honorable what to say?
Bacho no ye. The way I see a kono na yentimi nkosa. So I'm much over brave.
But who's it? Try now.
I mean, your body at for. And I mean, I am a constituency for you now. I'm in Fee East, additional winning Assassia, Tetretoquam was a motosum, you know, on your trunk. A part in pain for
chairman Atochi, the MC, everybody. The regional minister, area nurse in Nana Tokumo, chairman, Micho Bibia, the national leadership. Omahene, anopay now can be say, Ghana we want, Hong Kong now the chassis. Exactly so. Now, a young man by say, Mahama is the hope. Anye fallacy about the reality. And we share the Ghana we want because say, Abra MPP wa ban now omahene we share collapsing of banks as against President Kufuor now of akase utifia near the loan tata against the Nadwa obe collapse here. We share inflation a rocket could do 52%. Omahene in the history of Ghana na Nadwa breso no na say yehu bi da so de could do Yura Mahama buy no as we speak inflation was 21.1. You hope say a better caba down. Omahene we show mo baka say arrogance of power. Samre no entesa high cost of living. It will chrome her. The way normal boko could do ye fuel bo, a dime bo, a diane bo, Samre no entesa taxes. Kum businesses. Nina na koso. Mahama is a hope. So when the narrative has changed, me no ka say e-levy ho. Na eye MP oyare. Ye ni si ambulance mu e ba ma ne be pass e-levy. The reason being say si approve e-levy a ye rose nyina ye beye. Inti ka oba me constituency a Opon Valley kwan, the Rampon kwan, Afransia kwan, Wasamampon kwan, Amani Krom kwan, Musiaso kwan, Susianso kwan, and Kebaya kwan nyina. And so Omahene and fan on.
Are we seeing all these things in touch with?
We are not seeing it. Omahene Obama constituency na ye kan kwanya. Amenfi East. Ya kwan nyina no Omahene say. Ye reshaping bebre. Na nsunsu ototoi entumi sustain. Ni nyina no Mahama the Ghana we want this as Omahene. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, what he has done in the history of Ghana politics. In this fourth republic, because within 120 days of promising, he is the only president awaba. Also, the 60 ministers beyajuma. As we speak, he's working with even 56 ministers. It has never happened in the history of this country before. Omahene, aban biano habefa omanya say a dollar ni a city relationship no. Obeka say dollar no, the city no at me enya ho a battle dollar no, ma dollar ne drop it. Always appreciate it. MPP inherited the dollar as at 2017 no 4.2. President Kufuor buy na dollar ne nyekra no. The obaya ne say e CD redenomination $1 1 cedi no. But the reality is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the year to force no the dollar is dropping. Ono na yedi hu common say Omahene and reflect here. Omahene it is too early. Because ye ka se barrier boy den, body boy den no. These are seasonal products. Yen so na do dan kwa Akufo Addo kwe. Silo no mo ka so mbesi to keep your food no. Omo ntumi anye ntie nche bi e be trick it down. Omahene in the history of Ghana. Omahene astute journalist ayebo abaso abribi e show from far no. Omahene aban be na aba. Ama driver for nyina agya to say ye take the price of transportation so 15%. Omahene me no ka say fuel I drop it 8 consecutive times within the space of year John Dramani Mahama Baya. Omahene year His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya. Shebebia e kronuma tiding. Everybody is part of the country ye friend Ghana. Omahene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya. The discipliner ewo system is the reason why the dollar is trading where it is. Bloomberg, as at last month, about Beka say, Ghana city no is competing among all currency we are seeing now. In Africa, as we speak today, Ghana's currency, the city, is the strongest among all trading currency in Africa because again, 40% are stronger. No currency about me a battle. And then mine, it takes leadership. And that's why His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, what he's doing, has never happened before. So there was a question and I was on him when we were going for the election. Na Uncle Mubusa said, Mahama obey. But the question has been answered. Say Mahama ba, ema dollar na ba form. Mahama ba, ema dreadful any aji. Mahama ba ema the business class or mine itself no when you have confidence in the system. Now as a business person like Omahini, you can plan. Because say the way a dollar seed in call, you can plan. Say this month, 2 months, this is what I'll do. Omahini building materials. Now the down kwa for address 2024, 2025 handle over. Obama constituency fees iron rods. Omahini na a ton of iron rods no. Near a ton of what is it? 10,500 cities, which is 105 million old Ghana city. As we speak, this year in my constituency, Omahini 8,600 iron rods. Omahini cement MPP fee power my constituency fees near ton 120 as you were saying. Now saying 130. But we are now Omahini na me way. In my constituency fees a bag of cement now is being sold 115 depend on the type of even gas and cry depend on the type now open. So no it is too early. But the fundamentals need support because you're about me say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate what expose you.
But in this case, your exchange rate is not exposing you, it's giving you the best. But the fundamentals are weak in relation to termination and revocations, in relation to the fight against that illegality called galamsey, in the issue about how our intelligence bodies are now, operating in the system. And these are the weakest in terms of your fundamentals. So we'll come back to those aspects of
exactly. But you're the man who see now the whole Kenny now. And the man His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency. I say Sabi your mind and need mu. A cra at two nimpa channel. You for 1 day so.
Debbie is all gibre.
Exactly. And no now share of I say on mine so say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Oh yeah no.
Oh yeah no. Usha. There's hope. Because this canker about what illegal mining. I'm coming from Western region. I never knew of any town or community called Abriwan and Crime until say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Baya movement people flash your money out. Who gave licenses to people to mine in our forest reserve?
Nobody will do that.
Nobody will do that. Who did that? Who did that? Under whose regime?
But people, APA, it's an indictment. Oh, yeah, where people were given the mandate to go and mine in the forest
reserves.
Are we sure about this? If you get education from Mr. Isi, you catch yourself. There are forests there, you might think it's a reserve. Yes. But under the Minerals Commission laws, they have given them that opening to enter those forests.
Exactly. So who did that? And to you buy mine. And Rayera Mahama or Kasawa Ashanti region. Now 2 for Bonabaso. Ghana nyina Bonabaso 2 for say. A coin the other one in this so. But they were starting a fair. I need to support you. It's not paying for a global bar. No, I see. About piano in this Fourth Republic of mine in indicators. This is the president. He is fulfilling almost every single promise he made during the 2024 campaign.
Okay, but meanwhile, it's a happy birthday to WO2 Mahama Comfort from the Ghana Armed Forces Training and Doctrine Command Headquarters, Wessel Barracks, Teshi Camp. Wishing you good health and prosperity. Nana Pia Paying and all the way Abanti. Happy birthday, W2 Mahama Comfort. You could try one by your back. Honorable Nicholas Baby on that bit. Enough, Chairman Kukufuaba, Abachiri, the interwent device and I went deploy. Some means to end that illegal business and the issue about Chairman Untumi and matters arising. In a minute, we'll be right back. Well, yes, I say, Joy News Habitat Fair First Clinic, Mekael say Egusuka Makamona, as EcoBank, Virtual Security Africa, Superlock Technologies Limited, and DBS Industries Limited, The Builders Market, Less Fortune Limited, and Clifton Homes, and Interplast. I say, Wakwansu Kusukra. The here can see a be part of this because here so what to me feet and you're my ton fire if you is a BB come on. The EcoBank Join News Habitat Fair with the designed with you in mind. Ebesha if you are June 20 to consider June 23 at Chimota Retail Center, the first clinic ECOMAG for the bro Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Kaihunu say, dream it, own it, and live it. And Maureen Fee, your Malta Guinness, so important. And I'll pay you any anytime, good to go. That energy na at the bro no one. For Nicholas Amankwa is East. Amenfi East. Homeboy. I mean, people don't know that area on a museum and homeboy. Say, oh, you any power, and then Chairman Kukufu Mekau say, Onyamiana Domna that time needs to open up for a general secretary position now. Or step in. Now, the most which me I the Abuan. I see a uniform. Indirectly, we are announcing that this is it. Timo way Chairman Kukufu Nafi more endorse na yenkoyeni. Chairman, so mebusa nyoma 2 kambo me brain inti. EPA current year chief executive no ne thinking or diaba. And the suggestion I think so. Because think obet manya sa ade na. Ewi mu hyen ne tuna obe break the front of that illegality now. I mean, one of my say, and I say one of the easiest means to get this front this big break. And then two, Chairman won't be matters arising. And you pick same or other matters that don't mind.
Yo, a quick one. Next second, I mean, only say Netanaha. That Chairman they cook at Naha. And now Tnaha, Name Matna, depending on Obakane. Now, anyway, Germany in Holland for so much now. Yeah. Okay. Time in an amenia. By memory, if you are there. Okay, Matini will have me papa. Honestly. Now, when you're in a crisis, so open one fine politician. Or you straight now, or any name I said it here. Apart from some football administrator.
Yeah, football, Olympics.
Yeah. And then Accra House of Folk. Chairman, when you're in for a crisis, it is so sad for me to say goodbye, but Sana, when you're in it has to be 3rd June, and then 3rd June.
Correct.
Flooding.
Very bad day.
Very bad day. Read the newspaper, the man who say Nigeria floods, more than 700 dead in Mokwa. Yeah. New Ghanaian Times, page 4. And now page 5. And flooding. To do na jina ya dream po. Ne ya dream po ne nema yenye ni yeso. Maybe my memory where you know so. Chief Executive of Officer of Environmental Protection Authority, near agency demo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, authority.
Authority. We are powerful, sir.
Yeah. It's EP Act, Environmental Protection Act. One I'm passing. 1124 of 2025. I my EPA to me papa near Hode. Chief Executive Officer, why interview? Mattis and Cropos also of a 2 and a helicopter 5 na debut. Within 2 weeks, of a flash out, Galamsey. Well, maybe I'm a fan say, yes, be our pair 2 and 9, but in broader sense, she's talking about resources. EPA needs resources. In fact, the ministry itself. But now, when it comes to the fight against illegal mining, EPA. Obia bebo EPA din, obia bebo ministry ni din. Nanso aban biara, including me ama ban etwa mu ni aban e ohui. Yes, she said to fight illegal mining. Ni shebi abeye bia na outside EPA ni environmental ministry no. Na resources ni ade nyina de ama a group na omuye. Nanso e kai say memo ane ma ya bi se white t-shirt ni yellow bi. So ya train omu na akwa fight. E bia ba ho.
Blue water gas.
Your problem is blue water gas. Ibi o.
Omo ye juma pa.
Omo de atu na ko e. Omo we jan.
Omo gutomo ni ejan.
Juma be ba no. Nti omo ko galamse na twa. They have been placed under cocoa bond, gold bond. Ye twa sika na resources. Ada na yemfa ma EPA for na omo enye that recruitment no. Na omo passes through The EPA holds the mandate, and indeed the new act, EPA to me, any awarding to even make sure that Jumakobi to say Minerals Commission, ministries cry, obey me at Chonasi do a court because on your Jumayi. And here Rabano, she's talking about resourcing the place. Mati say, recruitment in the whether open or not open, but it's in the right direction. Maybe could do one year 380 the whole Ghana, 380 staff. I had to take permission from the president and then the sector ministers, Professor Frimpong Boateng, then later Dr. Kwekwe Free, to expand the population, the staff. To me, I double no could do 760. There were virtually no vehicles, fleet of vehicles or more rickety. Again, we took permission and they talk about 50 vehicles at the mount. These are Rabani here more of such. As a staff motivation, ever. As I say, one to me, society no and our public need you to me say EPA was that to me no was our one day no. We see baby or you're the police of the environment. Son of person in all cases. Now can say I said that but you the 2 weeks be Google am say buy galam say be I don't have a problem because that was nansa adwuma admittedly a whole kata itself asofu journalists politicians doctors engineers and son a woman who more form on now about no say about Sonia would my champion honorable champion
set a champion set a champion a champion Richard champion
no constituency
also beer
say meneno parliament he insisted send the constituency there into your no class base be war abrocheno omnyina na yaka because am peneda as an MP minim say na ya chinchim ni sa to na china ye wo hode
ya easy
easy and I support the chief executive call no, but on the skills resources but a trio ne a helicopter and one will be chair Ghana forces any police say no that here there and e ka wo will be and there 5 now be nyan na betimi solve a problem no. And EPA is not set up in a combative kind of we call combat. Would the no rather na the adwuma and then also a quasi security institution anyway per the law, new law. And you know yes strengthen all staff near more requisite training to the extent say if maybe do now you be passing on through sa rapid response system now forestry commission under a period omuye bi a forestry commission war they say response task force they can move in omuye well equipped BBM be a known alternate towards it which is a laudable idea until I sympathize with her and I sympathize with the minister the sector minister as well. Kwamran yeah BBB BCB ebe free EPA for environmental but who system mu your system mu country government upon government every budget annual budget be EPA allocation is zero Ministry of Environment budget 0 what you say EPA IGF yes your known subvention here but there are certain resources the state must put at the disposal of the institution. Now, omutimi working. Me call me idea ba akupedi. Galamsey fight na worker. Me di can share a profile all staff, particularly on my mining sector. If you say omu be involved, our Galamsey mu and directly or indirectly. Kwamna me can't say none. EP staff ba kukure anywhere no involved with Galamsey. And these are kind of people I see do omukojina forefront. They almost fighting against this illegal mining. And you know what interest. When the sectors that have vested interest, if Minerals Commission or no the Raman requirement chair permit now or chair concessions. Now the sector ministry, lands and natural resources or no sign lease in the now you pay institution ama omo akọ monitor won no mu akọ ye ho adwuma na omo I enforce law na the same omo na emo koye resource won how do you get results? So the neutral, and indeed EPA is not about neutrality. I am mandated by law. And the lady is calling on the public and indeed government, Mr. President. I know how passionate you are with the environment. Please, let us resource the place. They are capable of doing the job.
Okay, Chairman.
Very dedicated.
Interface Hamame.
Na
Nicholas, in fact, 2 minutes in wrap.
Chairman, want to me. I'm Chairman, Regional Chairman. Yadam penfo nyina ase. Bibia mpaibo, bibia ne. Otimi abefi. Na me de 2013, he went through the same ordeal. Nkofo refi. Only say nke hu hia se ebesan abebie saa. Me nkasa obi ye bone a ye mfre no ana ye nene nkasa ana ye musa no bidabi. Na emum kwa be fa so asif say ye twewaso ye yese. Emredu, we must stop this. Ghanaians are not happy with MPP and DC on this score.
Okay.
My, whether Mr. Tiffy baby of a year, Benitino. I say Ghana for the Donano almost support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say, Oshe Bosha, Yeshe Ghana for say, as part of our manifesto, they say, ba. O my si kabia couldn't quantebia and Yabesi and Sabeka. Ono non chese witch hunting. Inti politician beer when you are quenya awesome. She say enya o private business.
She Mike, come and catch your party for no or manya quenya. That's what I came. So a phone son I say here we know. Phone son here we know through Emra Kwanzu.
Exactly.
Into the camera.
It's your mind. We know I say every politician no you are accountable to your people. Into when you quenya na awesome. No one say maybe be buy be frel. No wakobu eyen kunta. Ye frel no nya witch hunting. Provided some rano be ye day. Ebeye juma nti ye wo kroma so aye mam ranya juma anya sa na obi ade no hide behind them rana e krobe oman be na ye chichi oman ye wa ha ya singi eye $58 million e di akoye cathedral amaye results nti o chine bi ne afre those responsible for that eye expensive manhole na anya witch hunting ye to kroma oman ye se be ye sky train ye di $2 million akoshim ye nyamfa so nti afraid those involved anya witch hunting omahene $12 million aya poalugu ye koye ye nya hwe nti aframa anya witch hunting. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama NDC aban no anya de obi aye ne ye ni bi but aya mra ne ye de adwuma na ye me dese aya the lawyer for Yewra aya want to me aya and appear unse okasase statement professional lawyer o se process no mo famu no the money which was put on the head of Yewra won't me no and want me meet bail condition on Friday no na so munya on Friday na nkomo no omo granting ema Yewra and is it Gali Animakon
Gary Nimako
yes ono class wa blocking Yewra what is it the lawyer for Yewra won't me because say okase and I'm on to is or Supreme Court akosiki a reduction of and be no and our man to me amas. And so in a nutshell no emran ejuma emran so you say enim bonkum na enim nifa inti Ghana for your support His Excellency John Dramani Mahama baby audio mine kon na me more the sector minister responsible for lands and natural resources Yewra Amakufibua who share offer the experience awanya no na o kasa that sector no a sector, it is very involving. And when it comes to galamsey and some wukrum ha, o ma hene na meka say, e kura sebi etu akra acheno ni mia no enye easy but anamo awotu hwe blue water gasi wo hwe omode aba anamo omutu omo support
I'm not honorable man kwa ka say blue water gasi exposing them to danger and you ask a very important question they go there with what?
Whistleblowers endangering their lives. If the term whistleblower, how do you expose that person?
We have to be fair to the situation.
But your mind, yes,
defend.
But yes, you only so mine. I don't know. MP, and Debbie, your forest gas, forest gas, mine are their life.
No.
Forest gas,
whistleblower. Definition for these water gas are whistleblowers. They've lived in the community for long, so they know the nitty-gritty. But the danger here is that they shouldn't be known. They should not be known.
One thing I want to say, the abuano to say, or no, what to him say. ABC na eye juma.
But say in the crash, we know how a crash will operate. You know the how we operate. Kofi Gangari at one so church and say we know the
also him say juma o person we no. It is also call report and say do the right thing. No one hear the right thing now attack you.
EPA need resources.
The power of personal branding.
Okay. Oh, you be see Ajay. They don't be as we are. Thank you so much for your time.